Hey guys, quick disclaimer before the video starts. This session and probably these videos going into the future are going to be 18 plus. I'm just going to basically say that outright. What we do in these, sometimes the things we have like sexual content or something like that in it, or they make jokes about that type of stuff, and it's just it can offend people if they don't like it, or if you're younger and like a parent comes in and they hear some of the stuff that we talk about in this, they won't like it. So that's just your warning right now. It is 18 plus, okay? That's my warning for you guys. Other than that, enjoy this video. It's gonna be this one's probably gonna be one of the shorter ones, but this is the D&D campaign. I don't intend to edit too much. If you guys want, let me know and I can show you the maps in the future. I would just have to scan them and put them onto my PC, which might be difficult with no printer in here, but I'll find a way. So let me know if you guys want to see more of the maps so you can kind of get a visualization of everything as well. These guys all have the maps in a private DM or a private server that I have set up for this type of stuff. So again, if you guys want to see this, let me know. Let me know how you guys think of this video series. It's mostly for the people who have missed the session and for those who like D&D, but can't get enough of it. Basically, this is the second session. We don't have a video recording of the first session. I'm sorry about that, but from now on, we're hopefully going to keep getting more videos and more sessions on top. So, thank you guys. 18 plus. Enjoy the video.
Do you want to come to Sev with us?
No, we're not going to Sev. We're already 2 hours late.
I just literally
Aren't we
ate
four?
supper. Why would I go to Sev?
That too. We can go to Sev when we're done, as long as you guys finish within a reasonable time.
Well, it's 8 o'clock. So
Yeah, and
that's
like I
not
said, I
happening.
don't have a whole lot planned for this session.
That's true.
Bam.
All right,
Bam.
so Colton, we're gonna
fucking fly through the shit.
Colton, we're gonna do your thing first.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. Also, recording has started, just so everyone knows, and I will be uploading these onto YouTube.
I got this. D20 time.
That thing looks heavy, dude.
That thing will kill
I'm
a
just gonna
guy.
drop it from up here.
All right,
You can crack a skull.
all right, Colton, are you ready?
Oh, I could just use little boy.
Big boy. Definitely big.
Definitely a big one.
Does
Alright.
it fit in your ass?
That's a yes face right there.
Hey, which one is up to you?
Just like bam it, like just goes right on in.
The harder you push it, the easier it'll be, you know? Just make sure to bring some lube. I can star finger it into your ass.
That went straight in there.
Oh my god. All right,
My finger!
you ready, Colton?
I think so.
All right, you wake up in a dark room.
Alright. I die.
There's a bunch of figures around you. All of them have no face except for the one man standing in front of you. He has a mask on. As soon as you realize that they're there, they're gone. You look behind you, and there is a door with a red exit sign above it. And in front of you, there's a door with a white outline around it.
Inspect the room.
Do a perception check.
Alright. 20, wait.
Well, yeah.
19.
19. You look around,
And
you
I'm
notice
not
that
joking.
there's two doors. There's one in front of you, it's a white light around it, and the one behind you with an exit door. You look on the either left and right side of you, and it just seems like an endless black hallway going on either side.
Go left. That's good.
If you want, you can try.
You know what? Fucking why not?
Alright, as you walk left, you hit what seems to be an invisible barrier. You bounce off of it and fall on the ground. You
Fuck.
realize that you're kind of stuck inside this little dome of a room.
This
Not much you can do other
tiny
than go
endless
through the door.
void.
It was a seamless endless void, like mirrors.
Come on the floor.
Performance check.
Damn, alright. 17.
This part's gonna be blurred out for YouTube, but you pull your pants down and you just go to town on your cock. You just start jacking off as hard as you can. You're thinking about all of those human girls that you could have had sex with in your time as a cleric. And the floor is now covered in a white sticky substance.
Pick up the white sticky substance.
Oh no.
Do you have a jar or are you just doing this by hand?
Just
Do
put
I
it
have
in
a
your
jar?
bag. Just put
You
him
might
at the
have like a
bottom.
pot.
I have a water skin.
Take out the water skin, put your nut in it.
Yeah.
You gonna use your water skin?
Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't I?
You take off the lid of your water skin, you scoop in all of that white sticky substance. Some of your water spills out while you're doing so. You
Yeah,
put
whatever.
the lid back on, you do a nice little swish around, and you take a swig of it. You go, just like Grandma used to make.
Just like me, Mom.
Why?
Alright, enter the door.
Which door?
Which was the white door.
The white door? Okay, as you walk through the door, you look around and you see kind of a target practice area. You see a man that you remember, he trained you in the arts of rangery. He tells you that he's designed a new magical quiver, and it shoots an energy type arrow that you can't pick up. It's a full energy. There's 50 of them, and they reset passively when you sleep. He tells you that he needs a new person to test it on the road for him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's asking if you're willing to do that.
Yes.
All right. He first asks to make sure that you have enough magical property in you. He asks you, do you know how to actually grab these arrows?
Do I?
Make an Arcana check.
18.
18. You grab the quiver and you pull out 3 arrows with ease, showing off to him, and he's like, all right, don't get too far ahead of yourself. You got to actually land the bullseyes on all of these shots.
Fuck.
You look in front of you and you see 3 different targets set out, and you think to yourself, Mama didn't raise no bitch. You gotta make a performance check again. What's your performance skill modifier?
You good old fashioned +1.
Okay, so you got 6. You pull out the arrows, you sling 2 of them, and they hit about a 10 and a 5. Then you look back at him at your master, and you're like, I did good, right? And he has an arrow sticking out of his skull. It ricocheted off the last target. You thought that you could hit it. You're like, well, can't stop me from taking it now. Throw the magic quiver on your back, and you just kind of sidestep out of there. You hear a voice boom out saying, "Not the intended result, not the intended result, but you passed."
Can I use my spell?
Which one?
Somehow you used the wrong formula.
Can I use
got the right
thaumatology
answer.
and voice boom back at him?
Go for it.
I say I'm sorry to him that I fucked up.
The voice echoes again, telling you,
I killed the man.
he tells you, it is not my place to judge. If the trial is deemed you have passed, then you have passed. If the trial deems you have failed, then you have failed. In this case, you have passed according to the numbers in the the trial outcome. He tells you to leave swiftly before he changes his mind about everything.
I take a swig of my cum water skin.
Tastes like grandma.
Good grandma. Alright, I leave.
Oh.
God fucking damn it.
Alright, you passed. Jesus Christ. Man, YouTube's gonna have a fucking heyday with this shit. Alright,
Yeah, they really will.
everyone ready?
Yep.
Alright. Tommy and Caden. Or should I say
Yeah.
the 2 names of the characters I do not remember?
Rogar Sora.
Tatsuri and the Unchained.
You guys have just left the dungeon. Keegan, the halfling, jumps into his bag of rats, giving it to Tommy. He wants to go train a couple of them. He will be missing for the rest of the session. Rest of his soul.
Just another rat on my shoulders.
No, the bag weighs
second, I was gonna
35
deliver
pounds,
something.
maybe 36. It's not too heavy.
But it ain't gonna matter.
As you guys walk out of the dungeon, you notice the beholder looking behind, saying, "I should have killed these fuckers while I had the chance." You guys look out in front of you, and you see a road with a couple trees, or a long set of trees on either side and surrounding you. You're in a forest right now. It's a very, very nice mid-autumn day. The leaves are rustling through as the wind blows through them. And you recognize there are two figures far in the distance, sitting on some boxes ahead of you. What do you guys do?
First of all, first business, I turn around and flip off the beholder, because fuck that guy. Or
Make an
whatever you said it was.
intimidation check.
Oh, shit. My intimidation ain't too high. That's gonna be rough.
Oof.
Alright, I rolled an 18 minus 2. Wait, hold on. Yeah, so 16.
Alright, the beholder just kind of looks back and then closes the door behind him, using his telepathic mind powers.
Hell yeah.
You realize that it was probably not the smartest idea to try and flip off a being that had telepathic powers, and it probably could have ended your life in a second if it wanted to.
Just break my finger.
But the way that you flipped him off was just so magical and so mystical that he couldn't be mad at it.
Of course.
I kind of wish he rolled a low number now.
Hey, dude, I only got 3 fingers and a thumb, so it is the true middle finger. He must have respected that. Alright.
Alright.
Caden?
Well, we now go and meet the, meet the people off in distance.
Yeah, we walk up.
Yeah.
Alright, as you approach the two that are sitting on the boxes, you realize that they're an odd duo, a human and a tiefling. And you wonder, what in the hell are those two doing together? That doesn't make much sense.
It don't make sense.
You hear the two bickering to each other as like they're old friends, and they're discussing the village that they're trying to find. As soon as you two pull up, you hear the humans start kind of like saying, shut up, we're not talking about this anymore. And they both fall silent and greet you with warm hellos.
Hey, fellas. What brought you to these parts?
I'm gonna leave that answer to Colton.
You have like fucking 800 charisma. What are you giving that question to Colton for?
Yeah, what the fuck am I doing? I'm just gonna sit there and look at him.
I don't know how to answer it.
Do I boom my voice, make the lights flicker a little bit?
Do it.
You mean the
No.
sun?
The
You mean
sun?
the sun flicker? It's a
Flicker the sun a little bit.
This man
Change it blue.
Just put a shade over the sun.
I say hello, and what do you want?
We here, you know what, Caden, you can speak. You have a higher.
I say that we just got out of a dungeon, or we finished or like we're on our way back from somewhere.
Oh, lovely. Would you like to join our crew?
Hold on, I want to ask, is Caden male or female?
Oh, I am definitely male.
Fuck.
Yeah. For reasons undisclosed. Yeah, I'm only saying that as a joke because we know.
You want some of this amazing Dasani I got?
You want some of this antioxidant water? It's really healthy for you.
My reply is that I thank him for the offer, but I sadly decline.
I also decline, saying I don't take stuff from strangers.
Shame.
Shame indeed. Take another swig of the water.
Hey, yo, you know what? It
It's
might
like
give us
grandma.
some protein. I definitely need it for how thick
You
I
know,
am.
damn well. That's like milk right there.
As you
Oh,
guys,
yeah,
Kelsey with
milk.
protein.
as you guys are discussing amongst yourselves on what to do with this odd encounter, you feel the ground kind of rumble, and you hear this loud growling noise, growling noise coming from behind you. You recognize that you've apparently taken too long, and that the dungeon master has gotten a little upset. An earth elemental arises from behind you and strikes at one of you. Roll your initiative, boys.
What the fuck?
Alright, I got
Initiative, that's 20.
Yeah.
7. Fuck.
7. Fuck.
18.
Hell yeah.
Don't forget, you guys have your initiative modifiers too.
Yeah.
+2 is 9.
Wait, is
Yeah.
that the...
Mine's fully 18, so I added. I went from it was 17, so I added 1, so 18.
That's proficiency bonus, right?
No, it's it should be in like the middle of your page, top middle.
Oh, I got 8.
All right.
Wait, what? Proficiency bonus?
No, it'll be a
Initiative.
Initiative.
It'll say initiative, yeah. It should be above your hit points. Next to your armor class.
Yeah.
Oh, so I got 14 and my initiative is 2, so 16.
So 16. All right, Caden, you start this, then the elemental, then Edgy, then Colton, and then Tommy.
Then I.
I guess. I guess the smart thing would be is to try and like be see if the elemental can talk on the safe side. See if we can reason with it.
All right, so you're gonna try communicating.
Yes, might as well. Because violence isn't always the answer.
Says the
You
guy
know, it
who
always-
wouldn't
That's
let
the
them
even though
Lord
it
Reader.
fucking
Says the
is,
fighter.
even though it fucking always is the answer.
Says
All
the
right.
man of war
What language
himself.
are you trying to talk to it in?
Well, since I only know common and orc, I guess since it's clearly not an orc, I guess common.
You try talking to the beast, and it screeches at you in a different language you don't understand. Clearly, there's a language barrier here.
Damn.
He sees you as a threat upon his land, as you've been tearing up the roads and walking on them. How could you do such a horrible thing?
I told you we should have
Kiss
stepped
him.
on the grass.
The grass was always the issue. Is there anything else you want to do? Clearly, your talking didn't work.
Well, isn't that my
That's your
action?
action,
So
yeah.
yeah,
But you can
so
still
I
move,
couldn't.
is what I mean.
Um.
Currently, you're all grouped up, like right beside it.
Well. Clearly, I don't want to be human pancake, so I move. Back.
Behind me.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
All right, you duck behind the man carrying a chest on his arms. He's wondering, why the hell am I going to be the human shield again?
Hey, I'm not human.
It's figure of speech. Shut up.
That was racist, Eric. What the fuck?
All right.
You just did racism. Good luck getting monetized.
This guy.
Tommy, after making fun of the DM, has decided to be the next target of the beast attack.
And there it is.
I didn't have to use protection. Good.
Hey, Tommy.
Yeah. You're scaring me.
No,
Yeah,
you're
my
fine. You're fine. 20 doesn't hit. I believe your AC is 22, right?
Actually, it's only 20. I thought
only
it was
20.
22.
Okay. Well, it is making 2 attacks on you.
Oh, sick.
Okay, so what about a 23?
I guess I take 3 damage.
Okay, well, it also does
Or is
20% damage to your armor as well. They're bludgeoning attacks. So the first swing it makes at you, you take it right to the chest. You drop the chest. That was a weird way to. You drop the crate chest that you're carrying, and you take the blow right to your chest. Your armor takes the most of it. It kind of dents in forward after you take the punch from the beast. You look at it and you go, is that all you got? And it takes another swing and it smacks you across the face, knocking your helmet off, taking another 10% of your armor away, and dealing 3 damage to your health total. And you kind of regret making fun of the beast now. It backs up a little bit, burrows underground as you guys wonder, what the fuck, how am I supposed to attack the ground if it's in the ground? That's the beast. Here go, Edgy.
What should I do? What should I do? So you said it's
It's underground right now. Tommy's been knocked back. He dropped a chest that you guys probably are a little keen on looking at. It's kind of a nice gold-covered chest. And you recognize
I'll
it.
get my character to walk over to the chest.
Oh, so you as your character
You're such a
struts up
rat.
over the chest, you look at it and you go, that looks kind of nice. Forgetting that you haven't drinking the potion yet that was in your back pocket. You look at the chest, and you're like, I like the look of this.
Wait, so did Eddie get his wings?
He got a potion for it. He hasn't drank it yet.
Oh.
You just want to walk up to the chest? That's it?
And I'll drink my potion.
Okay, that'll consume your action for the turn. So you drink your potion, and you notice a sharp pain in your back as your shirt splits open, and you have two new wings. So you realize that now you can fly around with them. It's gonna take a little bit of you getting used to, but you look at tricky terrain, and you're like, I don't think this is gonna affect me anymore. I can just kind of fly over this shit.
I'm gonna need some good lift on those wings.
You're also gonna need a special.
True.
You're also gonna need some special clothes and armor too for those wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, take 10% to your armor, Reggie. Thanks for reminding me, kid.
No problem.
Oh, okay.
Get shit on. All right.
Okay.
Okay, that's your turn, or do you want to try and investigate the box while it's also...
I thought that was my only action. You said it was my only action.
I believe it is, but I think you can still use perception and everything like that.
Sure. I'll use perception. You said he went underground. Did he burrow?
Yeah, he burrowed.
Can I use dark sense to or dark vision? I mean, to look in where he burrowed.
What the fuck?
No. So, basically, the beast, when it burrows, it becomes part of the ground.
Oh. I thought
So
it
can
was
it
like a tunnel.
sense vibration and movement?
Yes. It has tremor sense.
Starting to sound like I'm kind of fucked, boys.
I mean, it can't
I'm
be
gonna
any
do
worse.
something then.
I mean, it can't be any worse than your encounter with a mimic.
Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, the DM kind of had to
Can't
step in and make sure he didn't die from that one.
Yeah, that was
I-
not going well.
I mean, I mean, if he wouldn't have been eaten, I would have just said, just leave him.
Oh. Just leave the box that was on my shoulder.
Well, yeah, if you're going to die and not get consumed, yeah, because that means harvest time.
Caden. Or, not
Yeah?
Caden. Edgy, are you doing a perception check?
Sure.
Okay, roll a d20.
I Nice. 1.
You look at the box and you're like, pretty box. That's all you got about the box.
Can I say something real quick?
Sure.
I feel like Caden's background was actually just a black market human trader or
Probably.
rare animal trader.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Caden, or,
Yeah,
Colton, it's your turn.
yeah.
What about Colton?
That's what he said.
Oh, there we go. It's your go, Colton. So the beast is underground, and your partner's looking at a pretty box.
A pretty box.
Yeah, that's all. He looked at it and he's like, ooh, shiny. And currently you're not aligned to these two yet.
Yeah.
Just saying. Kill them and take the box.
Why would I do that?
Because you, I don't know, make a perception check on the box and it can tell you more.
Just everybody focused on the box.
Well, it's not like you can find the fucking thing. It's burrowed underground.
Alright. Am I able to use my thermatology again?
I guess.
Alright, then I make general vibrations. And harmless vibrations on the ground.
Okay. You vibrate the ground, and the beast starts to rise from it right in front of Tommy again.
What the fuck, guys? What the hell? Leave me alone!
So now Tommy's got this like 10-foot stone monster standing like directly in front of him. Just like looking down at him, thinking, this guy spoke some language to me. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Caden spoke more than I did.
I don't know what you're talking about. It was clearly you.
Yeah, you said, is that all you got? And then it punched you again.
Hey.
Okay, that's your turn, Colton? Using thermatology?
Then am I able to look at the box?
Yeah, you can inspect the box.
I'm inspecting the box.
Perception.
11 plus.
Or do you want to do investigation?
What does that do?
Well, it's very different. Perception, you're just kind of noticing and looking around it. Investigation, you're actually like thoroughly checking it out.
Just look inside the box when I was paying attention to it.
Well, I mean, if you want, you gotta roll a high investigation though.
I'm just gonna do perception.
Perception. All right. What's
13.
your plus? 13. You look at the box and you snap your dim-witted friend out of his trance of ooh pretty box. And you tell him it's the royal box. It's something that the king has sent for. And you recognize that these two are a hired hand from the king himself, sent to go find a powerful artifact for him throughout the land, and they are finally on their return mission, trying to return this box to the king with whatever is inside of it.
Well, fuck. All right.
Your go, Tommy.
I pick that motherfucking box up. And I fucking run!
Okay, well, the beast is going to do an opportunity attack on you.
Alright. What do I roll? Are you rolling until you get a good number?
No, it's a double hit, and then it also rolled a critical.
Oh. Let's start, boys.
Tommy, 25
like...
damage.
Oh, come on, bud. Come on.
So
what kind of attack is it? And how many times have I been
it's
hit?
another 10% to your armor as well.
Just 10?
Yeah, so you lose 30. You're at 30% loss right now on your armor.
And what was it, 25 or 26?
25.
Fucking 5 more damage? Great.
Someone's
you two can also make opportunity attacks because he's running away from you. That's if you don't want to. If you don't want to work with him.
I'll work with him for now. He seems interesting.
Hey! My turn ain't over yet.
No, it's
I
not.
just got cheek slapped.
But Edgy can also still make an opportunity attack. That's all I'm getting at.
I'll do an opportunity attack.
On Tommy?
Me or the fucking
on Tommy?
On the beast.
No, your only option is Tommy right now.
Oh. Okay,
Tommy's running away. That's why you can make the opportunity attack.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not gonna make an opportunity attack on him.
All right.
I wish I could, but the only problem is that I don't have anything that would actually do any damage.
Tommy, how much movement are you expending?
Can you elaborate? How much movement do I have?
30 feet. I believe it's on your character sheet.
Yeah,
all right,
it's 30.
I'm just gonna say I got 15 feet before getting bitch slapped by a fucking Spriggan.
All right. As you try to run away, the beast slaps you into a tree.
Nice.
You dent the tree. That tree's never gonna feel the same again.
You hurt his feelings. Now.
Yeah, now you might not want to come back to this forest. The Fae might get you. You look at the tree.
The fucking druid won't.
You look at the tree, and you might want to apologize to the tree. But it's scarred for life. It's scarred for life. You move 15 feet away from the monster. You have 15 to go, and you can still do anything you want.
All right. So I yell back to the tiefling and the human. If you guys help us, we will make sure you get rewarded finally. With this box.
Hold up.
Is that inspiration for me?
Regarding the box.
Yo!
Make a persuasion check.
It better fucking be a 20.
1.
I got 9. Please. Don't do me like
plus
this.
1 or minus 1 or plus 2?
No, it was -2 to an 11.
You hear the dragon man yell back, "Help! Reward, please!" You guys can do with that as you wish.
I'll oblige.
All right, Tommy, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Can I still attack?
Well, you're 15 feet away from the monster now. Throw a javelin
I
at
guess
it.
He beat my shit in.
Fucking.
Just like
fucking
line up and
child.
throw my morning star. I'm just kidding.
Oh
I'm not
my
gonna do that.
god!
I want to move another 15 feet away towards the road.
Okay, the tree attacks you.
What the fuck,
God,
dude?
I'm joking.
You've
I'm
got to-
joking. That's
I
your
was
turn.
gonna say, I got sprinting in an actual tree after me now? What the fuck? Did I just hit it so hard that it fell over?
You hit it so hard it became a sentient object and said, "I'm gonna kill this
I
motherfucker."
just gotta say something. If this the earth elemental can move me into a tree with one bitch slap, you guys are good. You guys should be scared, cause I'm pretty thick. The whole fucking earth moves when I move, cause I take a step and everyone on the planet can feel the tremor.
I'm not nervous because
Across the
like
I
world,
acknowledge
it's
the
a
request, but I
earthquake.
don't understand too much gibberish.
Reasonable. I'm speaking Draconic, so it's fine.
I learned Draconic, and you're still speaking gibberish to me.
Oh, perfect. Because I have a -2 to my charisma, so you're good. Yeah. You can go, Caden, or whoever got the highest roll.
It's kidding.
I guess since I don't want Thomas to die yet, I will throw my trident at the golem.
All right, roll your damage.
All right. Since I'm throwing a 6 plus 2, which is 8, so 8 piercing damage.
Okay, your damage is halved because it has a damage resistance to piercing. So you do 4 damage to the beast, and it just kind of has the trident ting off of its armor, fly into a tree, and it looks at you and kind of chuckles in its own weird way.
Better apologize to that tree again.
You look at the beast and you think, "There's no way we can kill this thing. There's absolutely no way we can kill this thing."
I'm at 7 health.
I then recall the trident and
Is that your turn?
back my hand.
Okay, the trident comes flying out of the tree back into your hand. The tiefling and the human look at you and they're like, these are probably people we shouldn't fuck with. They've got some really dark magic on at them.
There's I get hit with like a branch from the tree.
Next move, Ashton fucks with us.
The elemental looks over at you, Tommy, and he yells something in his language, and it looks to be he wants some sort of apology coming from you.
God damn it, take it!
Me?
He wants you to apologize for the damage and pain that you've caused to him and his land.
Can I act now?
Yeah, we'll do an opportunity rekindling, I guess.
say in response, you hit me into the tree. In
This is not what I recommend doing. I don't recommend this.
I agree.
well, you know what? Maybe it's not my best.
I would
interest to
re-
do something that other people recommend.
I would recommend healing.
I can't just heal. I gotta take a rest or something. I don't have any heal spells yet.
So you're
I
gonna
do,
try and
but I
talk
don't
to
know if I
it?
can use it on myself.
You want to try and talk to it? You want to use persuasion or intimidation or?
Oh, this is a huge L. Hold on. Can I recall my
Yeah.
statement? I would like to
You can also
instead
yell
say-
it to your team to try and have them talk to it.
That's what I was gonna say. Tell them I'm dumb, and that I'm sorry. Somebody, anybody.
Tommy's asking for help here from anyone on his
for,
team.
for any of you three.
I have a
say we
persuasion
throw-
of +3.
I one sec. What's my persuasion? My persuasion is +7.
I would
Jesus
recommend
Christ.
you.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Sebastian.
I'll do it.
Think of your
Sorry.
alignment. Think of your alignment. Are you just gonna do this for free?
Chaotic neutral. What do I get in return?
Head.
He's a female.
Exactly. I'll fucking
Yeah, it's still the
choke on his
same.
wing. Hey, you know what? Cunnilingus ain't too far from head.
It's true. Cut this from the video.
No, this is all
Please
going
do.
in.
Just gotta blow it.
Give you a-
Like, dig it
I'll
out.
Dragon
reject
dick.
the offer, but I'll still help out.
Fuck yeah. Help out.
Okay, Ed,
Please.
you make your persuasion check.
That's a 20, right?
You have, okay, your addition to your fucking charisma is literally higher than my total charisma. So fuck you.
It would be 14 in total.
14. Wait, so you rolled a 7?
Yeah.
That's rough.
That is rough.
You start talking to the beast, and you realize that maybe you guys should pay tribute to the land next time you walk through it. The beast looks at you and just kind of does what would be like a nod of the head, and he goes back underground to enjoy his life. You guys tread carefully on the path, making sure not to anger any more elementals on the way, as they seem to rule this land, not you. That you realize that maybe you guys are just passerbys in his world, and that he could snuff you out at any instant. That's a warning, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy, come on. Calm down.
100 XP for each of you guys.
So someone should lay off the donuts. Tommy.
Hey, let's just say that my family lineage comes from a bunch of hefty fuckers, alright? It ain't my fault I'm 1,600 pounds, okay?
Someone should lay off the donuts. I'm just saying.
You think a dragon has the stomach for donuts? We basically just eat gold at this point.
Well, there's your problem for why you fucking are so heavy. Someone should Someone should start going on a diet then.
I'm gonna start eating you slowly when you're sleeping. I'm
Alright,
gonna wake
so-
up for like 10 seconds every night just to nibble on your toe.
So, Tommy, you're
You're
holding
gonna-
the chest 30 feet away from the other two. Edgy's looking at you because he wants his payment. He wants to know what's in that chest. He wants that chest. Colton and Edgy, they're working together. They're obviously a duo, and you two are together. And tensions are high right now. Very high. They know that you've taken some damage and you're not looking the best right now. And they think that, one fireball could end this man for good.
One fireball.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine.
You had like a fucking scratch from leaving the goblins, and now I'm over here like hurting. I was at 15 out of 16 still from the goblins, so I went off of that.
Yeah, that's the right thing to do. You guys haven't taken a rest yet.
Yeah, I figured.
You guys are probably gonna want to talk through this. Like I said, this is your characters interacting, and currently what it's looking like is two opposite parties not too keen on working together right now. One wants a reward,
Okay.
and
Give me a
one's trying
second.
to
I was writing
survive.
shit down. I was writing shit down. I didn't even have a chance.
No, I meant from anyone else too.
Yeah.
I know Colton doesn't really want to talk for his group. His charisma's not the highest.
Should I persuade them to join us?
Join us?
Just speak. You don't have to persuade.
True. I guess would you guys like to join our group?
I say to Tommy, how is your day?
How you doing, buddy? I just saw that tree over there, and holy fuck!
Bro, I swear in Draconic. Not at anybody, I just swear to myself. You know, mutter under my breath.
Okay, make a performance check.
Oh, motherfucker.
If that's what you want to say, go for it.
That's not what I wanted to say, but I rolled a 2 and I have a -2.
Okay, so you whisper it. You whisper in the language that you think is Draconic, and you actually end up speaking Common, and you say, "Oh, fuck you." The other three hear you as well.
I've clearly had a bad day.
I beg to differ. I mean, like, I've seen worse.
Yeah. I just got fucking bitch slapped twice while you guys watched me, so. I mean, it wasn't any better in the fucking dungeon.
I then read my office about the fucking mimic that was devoured him.
Okay, are you doing that in like
say...
a joking way, or are you doing that in like an intimidation way? How are we doing this?
Oh, joking way, 100%.
Okay, make a history check.
Oh god.
Check your history, boy.
I mean, fucking 11, and that's with the minus.
The minus, whatever.
What? 1, yeah.
You go, hey. Remember that mimic? That was pretty funny. And he just kind of glares at you, and he's thinking about using his draconic breath upon you right now. He knows you're not the one holding the chest.
And never mind.
Oh, you can add whatever you want. This is
No.
your character.
No. It's because I was thinking.
And I'm gonna get my character to say to Tommy's character, you tanked that bitch slap.
Fucking right, I did.
Okay, wait, hold up, Edgy, hold up. Make a persuasion check.
All right. 1 sec. 12.
Any modifiers that you added or no?
Well, the persuasion you said, right?
Yeah.
12 plus 7, so 19.
19. You look at him, you wink, and you go, "Wow, you really tanked that." And he's like, "I'm gonna tap that later." You guys are now interested in a romantic triangle.
I got the brows fucking moving, dude. I'm like, ooh.
If your characters want, you guys can get together. You know what I'm saying? I'll just blur that part of the video again.
Hey, look. I'm a paladin.
Yeah, you're not a priest.
Hey, I protect God. I don't. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
You can fuck, okay? That's all that matters.
Use my big dragon dick.
I mean, we do now have like one girl in the party. It's like foursome.
All right, moving on.
All right.
So, what's your alignment
You
to
know
each
what?
other?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna charm Tommy to give me something.
You're gonna charm him.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my magic of charm person.
How old are you?
Oh, that's a spell. Okay, use your spell.
Yeah. Use my spell?
Yeah, you have to use your spell if you're using charm person.
Here, take this bag of
Or
rats.
is it a cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
I don't know what it does. If you want to explain it.
Let me see. I do a charm attempt. The person that I attempt to has to do a charm roll. I look it up specifically. I just wrote it down a quick thing. Hold on a minute. Finding it. 1 second. Almost there. I'm past it. God damn it. Alright, charm person. When you attempt to charm, must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, tell me to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's like my only good stat. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Is it a D20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a 20 and I have +1.
Okay,
course
Colton, you
that's
try
where
to
I fucking
charm him,
roll a
and Tommy
20.
just goes, "Get the fuck out of my head! What the fuck are you doing?"
How old are you, Colton? Or whatever you're. Oh, you know what? Hold on. All right, we're good to speak right now, right?
Yeah, you guys are currently talking, but you also
My
don't want
name-
to. You don't want to stay around too long. There's an Earth Elemental around.
God damn it. Well, as long as we don't move, we just don't.
You
Someone
don't have the
stay still.
thundering steps of a dragonborn walking around.
My name is Rogar Sora, and this is Tatsurian the Enchained. Would you mind revealing yourselves?
Nudity?
No, like the names. You fuck.
My name is
Identity, not
My
nudity.
name is Blildith.
Sorry, what?
My name is Blildith.
Brildith?
Yeah. And this here is my friend.
Kalissa.
Alyssa, and I already forgot your name.
Drilled it. Come on, man.
Yeah, come on, Tommy.
What do you guys say we find city?
Sure.
Yeah,
Which
why not?
city?
I don't mind.
Oh,
We probably should rest first.
Let's just get to the city and rest. Unless this guy's gonna fucking. Well, if we rest, this motherfucking spriggin' bitch is just gonna, like, trickle in our assholes and impale us from the inside out.
How about we go further away and then we rest?
Well, we're still in the forest.
yeah, you never know what could happen in a forest. Hint, hint,
I
wink, wink,
mean-
edgy.
Hey, Edgy. Hey,
I
with the eyebrows over there. What's your name again?
Kalissa, come on, man. Know the people's names.
I'm writing them down so I don't forget it.
I'm not even
Right.
writing them down, and I know them.
I'm gonna flip my pages. Okay, so Caden's is Tetsurian.
the
Then
Unchained.
Yeah, look at Steam if you really want to know his name.
No, I know, I figured.
Or search it up. Shit.
What's Tommy's name? Tommy, what's your name?
Rogar Sora. Rhogar. Sora, Sora.
Huh?
We'll get someone.
Rhogar.
And Sola?
That's really all you need, honestly.
I'm just gonna write down Sola. The man from the sky.
I wish I had fucking wings. I tried.
Well,
No, I tried
that's what
for-
Sola is.
Right.
Can I
Nice to
get
test
your
the group.
character's
Did we get
name, Colton?
What?
Like how to spell it? Like your character's name? How to spell it?
Billledeth.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Alright. BRILLEDETH. Eric, you okay there?
I almost dropped the pen.
Brilladeth? So you're Brilladeth and Kalissa.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, should we party up for the time being?
My character's down.
I'm down.
Where's your character? Your character better be down.
Performance check.
True.
Both.
Oh my god.
We'll save that for when you guys go get a room together, okay?
The performance check?
Yeah.
17 minus
okay.
2.
No. For when you get a room together. You're not doing it in the middle of a forest.
That's my role.
Come on, that makes it more.
Look, you guys
I'm
can
writing
sneak
it
out into
down.
the forest then when the
Listen,
others
guys,
leave
you
town.
might bring Mo around. We don't want Mo around.
in the forest while they leave.
Mo is attracted to that noise. We don't want that around here.
You guys
Mo,
might
that's
actually
true.
get Mo. Alright. Are you guys done? You guys good?
Yeah,
Let us
we're
move
good.
down the road.
You're gonna move down
Okay.
the road. Okay.
I notice his bleeding and I laugh
As
to
you
myself.
as you four have teamed up and start walking down the road, you you give one final wave to the earth elemental who is standing there and let you live, Tommy. And you see a hand pop up and give a thumbs up through the ground. You know that you guys have become decent friends, and you're gonna wanna visit him with tributes later. You know, not to piss him off, naturally.
I mean, as long as I'm not near Tom's, I won't piss off.
Fair enough. All right, so you guys start walking towards the town. You walk the path that you remember, and it's very linear. You know, it's just straight path, just maybe a few turns, twists. And the two new members of the group, they were wondering how they got lost on the way to this town. They realized that it was a very straight path. It's almost like it was weird storytelling or something. As you guys walk towards the city, you see the gates closed, the watchtowers are full, and they don't seem to recognize you. The two guards in the tower, they might be new on shift, who knows? But you recognize that the gates are closed, and it's gotten a lot more foggy out since you've arrived near the town. It's almost as if the sun has set. It's a new day completely. It's very misty, very foggy, and ominous and eerie.
I would just like to whisper to the tiefling that I am shy around nobility and guards because of my race. So, actually, tiefling is probably the least likely person I should tell. So I tell. Oh fuck, we got a bad Hey, what's your name again? Fucking Brilladith. Can you say we have something for the king, please?
Ah, yes.
Are you sure?
Speak
Do you know what race this city is?
We're hoping it's the right one. That's what we're hoping.
You could do a history check on the walls and the
I'm going to do a
towers.
history check on the walls and the tower.
Sure you're the right man for this?
I have a decent history roll.
All right, roll for history.
Boys. So I got some man news. I got an 8 plus 2.
8 plus 2.
10.
Well, you've been to this city before, so you recognize some of the things going on. You recognize the walls as an old stone that was set up a while back by a mixture of dwarves and halflings and humans.
All right, so I continue again.
Sorry,
I question this.
no, that was the cat
weapon.
interrupted me.
Oh, okay.
And the watchtowers, are made out of a stone and wood, and they look nearly impenetrable by any means possible. But the walls are stretched over 10 feet tall, and they outline the entire edge of the city and a bit more. And you recognize it as a mostly human and halfling dwarf civilization.
I think to myself, if I get a rolling start, I could probably take out one of these walls.
I would not recommend that.
Well, it worked out in the dungeon. Okay, you didn't see that.
I whispered to him that's not recommended to do against the human civilization.
Are you reading
How do you
his
know?
mind?
I thought that to myself.
You know, fuck. I give him the.
What?
I give him the water skin. Take some.
I decline your offer.
Bribe the guard.
Hold up. First off, Tommy, you've taken the water?
No,
No? Oh.
no, I decline. I just said I declined it.
All right.
don't want it.
Colton
Damn it.
holds out the water skin and goes, "Here. Take a swig." You look at it and you're like, "What the fuck? I don't drink tequila. Keep that shit to yourself."
Yeah, tequila is that definitely
Well, you haven't taken a sip. You don't know what's in it.
good.
All right, sorry, Caden.
Oh no. I was just thinking. So, does anyone else have like a high history? Because we could try again.
We know it's a dwarf.
Yeah,
and
we know
human.
enough.
Yeah.
I would suggest that the
Okay.
human speaks.
All
That's
right.
just my
Well,
suggestion, though.
they say the smartest move, but let's do it. I yell out to the watchtower. For a person.
You using persuasion, using intimidation, you using just talking.
Just talking.
Okay, roll an intelligence check or a charisma check. Sorry.
20.
All right.
Hell yeah.
You yell out to them like, "We are here to help escort the half-orc and the dragonborn who has the king's possessions. We are here to help make sure that they did not fail on their task and to bring this object of unknown history, unknown value to the Majesty." And the guard tells you that they weren't expecting anyone. The entire city's been shut down. No one's to be found within the city walls. It's like they have all mysteriously gone missing due to the fog and the mist. They tell you best of luck within the city as they open the gates and close them swiftly behind you as you walk through them. They tell you the watchtowers are all full, but that is the only information that they can give you at this time. If you guys go to number 2 on the map, or in the D&D channel, you can see the map that you guys have to work with.
Alright, I'm gonna look at the map. Nice die.
Who?
You like it?
Yeah, it's nice.
$18 at Sputtergotch.
That just the one, or was it the
No, it's a whole kit. It's a whole kit.
Okay.
I got 2 D6s, D8, D12,
Poor part of
D100,
city.
10, D4, and a D20, obviously.
So
Mr. Gate.
does it map number two of the?
Yeah, map for number 2, poor part of the city.
Right, so. Oh, okay, never mind. Where are we entering here? At the bottom or the top?
The top.
Top. Okay.
If you look at the continental map, you can see
Oh,
where you
I need
are
to go
right
grab
now,
water.
based on the continent.
Okay.
And
I'll
you
be right
guys came
back.
from 3.
Okay, I got you. Right along the border, eh?
Yes, sir.
Does that say pork or a lake, or is that park
Park.
or a lake?
I haven't decided yet, and it won't matter for this session. Honestly, it's probably going to end up being both.
So a pork lake then?
Yeah, it's just a beef lake. It's a meat lake. That's all you got.
Man, I would definitely dive in that.
Oh, same.
Someone with fire
I've been
breath
this
just
pussy.
like cook the top of it. Boom. Supper for a couple days.
That's some more
Fire
rations.
town.
All right. Well, does anyone want to go first?
Edgy, wait for Edgy to come back.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Can I
he was
get
going
more?
with that.
Just a request. Can I get a top down of that map?
I don't have much better quality for pictures based on lighting and everything.
I was gonna ask, can you give me a better picture than that? Because I can't see anything.
Best
What
I
am
could
I-
do is possibly scan it in.
Oh, I'm gonna look at the right map.
What am I doing?
Never mind, I fixed it.
Uh,
I figured it out.
Oh,
So it's map number 2.
yeah. That's a top down from it. But then again,
Right.
you guys got to remember this was all hand drawn.
how
Yeah.
about zoomed in?
You can
No,
zoom
sorry,
it in
just-
yourself.
Yeah, open original and then zoom in.
Okay, yeah, but when you zoom in enough, the picture starts fading. The text starts fading in, fading out.
Community center with tunnels.
Yeah, you guys
Woods.
are probably getting a little bit too much information.
Graveyard.
From these maps. Yeah,
Right,
don't worry about
am
how
I
the
doing?
graveyard's walled off as well.
What am I doing?
They were just looking at the map, so you guys are basically standing within the front gate right now. If you want,
Okay.
you can look around and I can describe it more in detail.
Yeah, I'll get you. We'll
Make a
walk
perception
around,
check.
or I will walk around and get you to describe it in
All
more
right.
detail.
Yes, do make a perception check because it is foggy and misty out.
Okay. Can I? Whoa! It's. 1 sec.
He must have spilled your water skin, Colton.
Damn it!
I rolled a
Oh, my water
16,
skin.
and he said a perception, right?
Yeah, perception.
So I got a 16, and then I have a +7.
All right.
Or no, wait. No, that's persuasion. Sorry. I mixed up my traits things.
Wrong P.
Okay, you said perception. +2, so 18.
All right. You look around and it's a bit difficult to see, you know, with the fogginess and everything, but the dark vision helps a lot. To the left of you, you see a walled-off little area leading to a lone house on a hill. Along the coastline, you see a bunch of docks where they can have a bunch of ships usually come through and trade with different merchants, and a bunch of warehouses where they would stash all of the fish and stuff that you'd find at sea, and then stock up the ships again before they left. Basically, the warehouses on the right have, or on the left of you, have all been stocked and ready for the next set of shipments. But you notice that there haven't been any ships within the walls since you've been here. On the right of you, you notice a 10-foot wall again, leading the entire outskirts of the city, and another one that's just a little bit further in. And you recognize it as the graveyard. You notice that they've had some issue with skeletons and zombies rising from the grave, with a local issue of necromancers and everything like that going on. They were trying to put a stop to that by putting the wall in. As you walk down the road, you notice a bit more. There's some watchtowers basically everywhere. There's a wall or near the waterfront. And the watchtowers are just kind of there to make sure that the merchants and the ship traders, they come in and they're kept up to the local law enforcement, making sure nothing goes wrong. You notice a nice wooded area that's kind of a park or a place to just go out and spend the day. It's a nice little area. It's just full of mystery and secrets. It's safe for kids and not as dangerous as the giant forest just outside the city limits. You walk further in, you notice the community center. It's basically where they would have the mayor set up to run the poorer part of the town. The two cities are kind of split into two different districts. Behind that, you have a park and a lake that it's just, again, a nice little spot. You can go fishing, you can go boating. Well, you know, the rowboats that exist. It's a nice little spot to rest. Behind both of those, you notice that there's a strange tower outside of the city limits, and it's off-putting. It's unsettling. When you get into the town more, you notice there's 3 different vendors, and you notice that some of them have magic wares. Some of them are for repairing and buying new armor and weapons, and the last one's a general store, so you can stock up on rations and everything like that. You notice the forge that's just across the street from that. That's for setting up your armor again if you need it just repaired or anything like that. You notice there's a shipbuilding company, and you know that if you get enough money, basically you can buy a ship. You can go off on the seas and do some adventuring. With the right crew, it would be kind of nice to do.
Yeah, like go to 19.
As you go further out, you notice that there are just rows and rows of houses, of worn down and run down houses. They don't even have windows on them. They're just bars, and you notice that this is the part of the city that isn't well off. They're very very excluded, and they don't take too kindly to you guys being here. Well, if anyone was in sight. You know that this area, for the most part, any royal signs that they see, they get very frustrated. You know, tensions are high with the upper city because they've walled them off. They've left them down there to starve and fend for themselves, while the higher people take their fish and take everything from them. You know that this is the part of the city that's very dangerous to be in at night, and you're not too welcome in this part unless you are from a lesser known background. You recognize that this is probably the best time for a halfling rogue to be in your party, but he's gone currently. You know, he's training some rats. As being a cleric and paladin, you're not too seen as comforting around these parts, and
Doesn't.
being a half orc fighter, you're probably more welcome than the rest around here.
As a dragon, I'm probably not welcomed at all, honestly.
They don't care about race here. They don't like the paladin part of you
Okay. Well, how do they know?
because you're dressed like a paladin.
Yeah. Well. Oh wait.
How do they know? We should probably go repair Tommy's armor.
Yeah.
I would also like to repair my armor.
All right, it's in agreement. You guys are going to the forge then.
Yeah.
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 You go to walk into the forge and you realize that no one's there. You remember the
Oh.
warning that the guard told you that the city's completely empty. All of the people have gone missing due to the fog and the mist, and you don't have any idea where to even start to look for them. You try the door to the forge and you realize it's locked and that you can't get in at all.
This is where we need someone.
Right, I will suggest that we.
Tommy
we just-
busted down.
I could do.
Do we know how to repair it ourselves?
I mean, Thomas could just roll and bust down the door. We don't need to repair it. And
He's talking about your armor.
All right.
Oh.
I take my
Oh.
armor off, and I decide that I'm going to do a rolling attack at the front door of the forge. After yelling,
Bro,
Eric
can't
is
take
so
down the whole
disappointed.
damn forge, man.
Eric looks so disappointed.
All right.
Okay.
Well, you take a minute to take all of your armor off. You still have the chest in your arm when you start to roll, and you're like, "This is probably not a good idea." The wall, the platform leading to the door is just flat or uphill at best, where the stairs and everything. You start your roll, and you roll back, and you end up hitting Caden. Caden, you gotta make a dexterity save.
"Oh God, I'm sorry, Caden."
You fucking asshole.
Could I was gonna say acrobatics jump out.
Sure, acrobatics. Then we'll go acrobatics.
16 and then +3.
All right. As Tommy's rolling down the way at Mach 7, you jump out of the way just in time, and Tommy crashes into a tree on the other side of the road.
What the fuck, dude?
You hear the earth rumble a bit, as if the elemental is just warning him again. Tommy, take 2 damage.
God fucking damn it!
Yeah. See, I wanted the extra plus with my acrobatic.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because I was actually scared of rolling a low number with tall.
Oh yeah, you would have
Tommy
taken some
never-
massive damage if a 1,600-pound ball was rolling at you.
Oh yeah, I needed the extra. I wanted
Suggest we just move on.
I'm putting my armor back on.
Okay, that takes a minute.
or question is, like, the door like wood, or is like the door like? Oh, I guess I thought.
Inspect the door.
Yeah.
All right, investigation check.
For who?
Whoever's inspecting it.
My
I got a +1 on it.
investigate. Oh, mine is -1. Mine's -.
Mine's
Wow,
plus
nice
2.
roll, Colton. You look at the door and you're like, wood.
Can I investigate this door?
Sure.
I probably should have done that before I tried rolling into it.
I look at the door and I'm just like, yep, that's the door.
8 plus 2.
Wood. With hinges.
Ooh.
I'll inspect it.
We're all gonna take a stab at it, eh?
Yep.
or in my case, a roll.
Just
In two
sitting
different
around in
ways.
a circle. Just
Hey,
saying,
I think I
wood.
got the best roll here, guys.
Huh?
What'd you got?
Got a 1.
God damn it.
Or
Alright.
Caden, you're the
No.
last one.
Oh,
Eric,
fine.
At that point, I don't even know what wood is.
Yeah, Colton rolled a 1 as well.
I recognize
Okay.
that it was a little bit of wood.
17 minus 1.
All right. You look at the door and you realize that around the wood there's iron. So
oh,
it's not just straight wood.
Could
How high
I
of a roll do you need?
could I investigate the building itself to check for windows?
That's what's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 10.
Okay, you just walk around the building. Obviously, it's very easy to tell where windows are. You notice that there's 3 different windows along the west, south, and east side of the building that are all
Excuse me.
barred. They don't have
Okay.
any glass to them.
But we do have someone that's like, you know if they weigh a whole lot, hopefully if they weigh a whole lot, they're strong enough. Meaning like you just pry the bars open and they would just throw someone through.
The bars are
Yeah.
about 12 feet off the ground.
I'm at the point where I'm at 5 HP. I suggest we just go into the rich part of the city, or the other gates at the south,
No,
the
no,
southern part of
no.
the.
No. We gotta keep on going.
I would like to persuade the door.
Persuasion check.
14 plus 3. 17.
You go, hey. You open up. I'll give you something. And the door goes,
Okay, well that's the.
Can I would like to detect magic. It shouldn't have spoken back.
all right, use detect magic.
Alright, I use detect magic. Alright. Is there any magic around it? Is there any magic aura readings?
Yeah, you look at the building and you recognize it's just a giant aura reading. It has a warding spell against any type of brute force that would try to break in the doors or the walls or anything like that around it. You recognize that it was useless to even try to do anything against the building at all.
What a waste of 2 HP.
Intimidate the door.
Roll intimidation.
Okay. Come on. 19 plus 4.
Plus
Oh.
4?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you get up to the door and you go, open the fuck up or I'm gonna break you down. And the door just goes,
Or it just goes, try me, bitch.
the door knows that it's
he did it.
protected.
Oh my gosh.
Can I suggest once more that we just fucking leave because nobody's here?
You gotta talk to your crew.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
My character's for going.
Is there a chimney because someone has wings and can fly on?
He has no practice though,
Is this smoke
Yeah, I
coming
don't have
from a
any
chimney?
practice. I would miss.
and he's 500 pounds. Fat little fucker.
Yeah, I'm 5'4" and 550 pounds.
Alright, I suggest we move on.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. We
I
walk
go
up
back
to
and persuade the door again.
Let me give it one more shot.
I got this time, I promise.
We are all in
Religion
agreement
on the
and
door.
checking out the next gate.
So you're going to the number 1?
The southern gate, yes.
All right. You guys walk up to the gate and you notice the 2 watchtowers on this side, and you can see faintly over the 10-foot wall there's 2 watchtowers on the other side. It's very heavily guarded for the interior of just the same city, and you wonder what the hell's going on here to cause such high tensions between both sides of the city, and why there's so much mistrust on them.
This world is literally just arcane.
What I suggest is Tommy is to pick me up so I can go take a piss.
I oblige.
Alright, I'll be back.
Yeah, so he was your main talking guy for this
Yeah.
city
I'm just gonna wait until he's
till he's back.
until he's back. because he's, human like none of us are probably welcomed in this part of town.
I'm only half human.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume tiefling is already bad in their
If you
eyes.
guys want, you can make a history check on this side of the city.
Just
Sure,
use
yeah.
religion.
I'll do a check.
All right, make your history check on the rich side you're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
19.
You remember the north side of the city faintly from the stories that you were told as a child, and you remember that after the halflings and the dwarves helped build the walls and put on the magical properties of everything, the humans have basically taken over the rich part of the city and have forced them into either slavery or back into the poor part of the city. They're not allowed there anymore. You know that the north or the richer part is consisted of mainly humans and the odd sub race according to them, and that not many other races are accepted on the other side of the city except for humans. It is very rare that they even thought of the Dragonborn and the half-orc to do their bidding, but they figured if they'd rather have those two die failing on this quest than a couple of humans.
Okay, so I have an idea. I suggest that either me or the half-orc, Katsurian, speak because we were sent, and they'll possibly recognize us.
I say we just commit mass genocide.
Yeah, I don't know if my 5 HP is gonna hold up for that mass genocide.
They're
It's not gonna end well.
humans.
Yeah, they may be humans, but that was just a tiny little fucking chest, and it kind of ate me. So
Well, first of all, it was a mimic, completely different thing.
And I just lost the fight to a door, so it's not looking so hot for me right now.
And second of all, you got poisonous breath, so it's fine.
I mean, I could fucking puke in the door and then hope that none of them decide, oh yeah, I could take the poison damage and just walk out. Hey, Mr. Human Man.
I acknowledge you.
Could you do us a favor and say the same thing you said to the last guard? And say that he should know of us. Or at least
So
the
we'll
half-orc and the dragon.
Persuasion? Or do I just talk with them?
Roll deception.
Brother.
Oh shit, alright.
Not deception.
13.
13. The guard looks at you and remembers that you were an assassin a while back. He was caught for his deeds. And he knows that you're no longer allowed in this part of the city. He wonders what you're doing with the two people sent out with the king. They can no longer trust the group that is among them. And all he says is he will not allow you in. He doesn't reveal your backstory to the others. But he tells you that he's going to keep a close eye on you and that you're not safe if you try to spend nights in the city.
Can I ask if we can leave him outside?
He sees you all as a group, so yeah, you could try.
Okay, I'm gonna ask that.
Persuasion.
-15 -2.
He asks why you want to leave one of your members outside if he helped you so dearly on this quest to gather this item for the king. He knows that it seems odd, but he doesn't like the idea of leaving at least a human outside on his own in a city where he doesn't feel like he'd be safe. Even though he's a scumbag, he's still a human in the guard's eyes. And he knows that he'd rather have the human than anyone else in the group enter, but he just can't trust them.
So they're racist, I see.
They are very racist, yes.
Not surprising.
Even if we have an item for the king, they're not willing to let us in?
No.
I'm about to open this motherfucking chest right now.
You can.
I'd say do it.
Oh, I'm fighting with my inner demons right now.
I'd say
So
do
am
it.
I.
You could also intimidate.
Alright, half ogre.
Half
Wait,
orc.
you're not an ogre? My bad.
Oh,
I'm racist.
Yeah.
Half
Bitch.
orc. My bad.
I rolled intimidation.
Oh god.
14 plus 4, so 18.
You threaten the chest, not them specifically. And you threaten that you will dump it, or you'll do something horrific to the contents of the chest that the king so dearly wants. And the guards, they get a little worried, because if they denied access to the group and they lost the chest, they knew that the king would have their heads.
Alright.
They open the door and allow you passage into the city, but they only allow you within an hour and a half to stay within the city walls. Otherwise, they will send for you. All right.
All right.
Open up your map ones.
I would like to make a
I was gonna say, I didn't see you.
perception
Jump
check or whatever for like the surroundings of the new city.
You want to see the surroundings of the inner city?
Yes.
All right. Roll a perception.
All right, boys, you're gonna have to roll for this too. I got a 2 + 1. No, wait, 4 + 1. I got 5.
You look around and your eyes get filled with the fog, and it just hurts. You close your eyes in fear that it's going to cause permanent blindness to you, as you can't see anything. You now
Sick.
have blindness for half an hour.
I now have cataracts.
Yeah, you're refusing to open your eyes for half an hour.
God damn it.
All right, you guys got to make sure I don't step on anything. So, also, you're still on my shoulders, Caden. Or I mean, Keegan. Sorry. No, fuck me. Cake.
What?
There's too many K names in this call. Colton.
Yeah. You want me to get down?
No, you can stay.
Alright,
can-
perfect.
you can-
You know what? I will be your eyes for you.
Yeah, you're my nav now. You're my nav. You're like the.
You know
nav
what?
in
I
a car.
totally could just disguise myself as you, and you would not know for half an hour.
Sitting on my shoulder as me, while I'm just walking through the city blind, my eyes closed. Your eyes are open, telling me where to go.
Polly want a cracker. Polly want a cracker.
I will sit there and not look around the city. I'm just gonna sit on his shoulders and be his eyes for him.
All right. Anyone else doing perception?
What
No.
did I just hear in the background?
Burn, motherfuckers, burn.
burn. Jesus.
Don't worry about them.
Is that a history lesson?
That's what's gonna happen in like 3 weeks.
I'm not gonna do perception.
I'm moving you. You're in the wrong spot, cat.
We are sitting here for so long. I suggest we do something.
I'll just follow Tommy.
Can somebody roll for perception is what I say out of my mouth?
I plus 0 for perception.
Yeah, and he rolled
Better
a
than-
4.
Yeah. You can roll anything over a 15. I'm sure you'd get more than I do.
Oh,
You roll anything over a fucking 6, you can see more than he can.
okay.
blind.
No, I rolled a 4 as well.
Oh.
All right, you
No.
also are succumbed to blindness for half an hour.
All right, so I have rope, right? I think I have rope. I'm gonna cut off.
I blame
Or
this on
I'm
you,
gonna-
Tommy.
I'm gonna ask the tiefling if they can cut off like a meter-long chunk and just put it in my hands and Tatsurian's, so we don't get lost like kindergartners.
Cut
Sophie,
off
are
a
you gonna
chunk
do
of
this?
what?
My rope.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
All right, lose a meter of your rope, and behind you, you hear 2 voices come from the watchtower. Hurry up, or we're gonna kick you out of the city
My
now.
rope or-
We need fucking rope to walk. Alright.
Yeah.
Are
Colton,
you
your
guys
turn.
holding the rope?
Yeah. Colton, your
Alright,
turn.
I suggest we just walk inside.
That was an option? Fuck.
Yeah, you could just walk the road.
All right,
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk the road.
until we.
I'm just gonna suggest Tommy to walk straight for now. and turn a little bit whenever there's a turn in the road.
Where are you guys going for? Oh, sorry.
Well, we don't know the fucking area, so I guess we just follow the road.
I see a great tree in the distance. I suggest we go to it. I hope.
Sounds good to me, because I don't got eyeballs right now.
All right, Colton, are you doing a perception check?
Yeah, fuck it. Here we go. 4 people.
Rolls a 4.
15.
All right.
Thank God.
16.
You get to the edge of the road and you look around. You notice there's a bunch of houses. You notice there's a giant tree in the distance, and you recognize it. It's a universal tree of religion. Basically, it's a tree that you can go to and you can pray to your own god or your own deity, and you know that they will hear you. You know that they will not necessarily respond, but you know that they will understand what you're saying, and that it's basically a way of having to abolish any churches or any specific forms of deities in the city. It's a nice place to relax and just be able to talk to your own god. Around you, you notice there's a trading post where, as you heard the guards before, they stole the fish from the other people in the city. They stole the wheat and everything. Basically the resources they would need to survive. You notice there's a lot of fancy houses, very very rich looking houses, surrounding the great tree, and they all have easily a lot more money than the poorer part of the city. Off in the distance, you see a giant mountain with a house on top of it, and it looks very very ominous, very very odd to be sitting up there. It's across the river that the drawbridge is currently closed for. Off in the distance, above the water, you see a castle, and you can tell it's where your target is, Colton. You know your target's in there. But as for the rest of the group, if you tell them, you notice that it's just a castle for them, right?
Yeah.
And it's basically it's on the edge of 2 cliffs overlooking the water.
I suggest we head to a castle distance that no one else can see but me.
Okay, can I just say something, not as my character, but as Thomas?
Go ahead.
I'm fucked. I have 5 HP, dude, and this ain't looking so hot.
Yeah, we're not able to rest.
Instead of trying to break down a
We
magically
got an
guarded door.
hour in the city, though.
I yell back at the guards, can we get more time?
Persuasion.
Fuck.
Is that a 5?
Uh-oh.
8.
Oh, an 8. They tell you if you want to seek refuge, to go to the castle. The king might be more willing than what they are to help you along your way. But you currently are looking at an hour 25 left within the city walls.
I yell about thank you, and I just suggest we walk to the castle.
I am with you on that. Just tell me where to go.
Same.
What direction is the castle?
South.
I suggest we go south.
We head south.
Well, Edgy has dark vision, I think.
I do too.
No, you're blind right now, though.
Oh.
I follow Edgy. I guide to where Edgy's walk to.
You guys are all heading towards the castle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
You guys strut through the streets looking like a pack of lost animals. You know, you got a dragon, a tiefling, a orc, and a human leading them. It doesn't look good for the 3 behind them. They make it look like you're heading for an execution. You hear faint cheers coming from the houses as you walk past them. As 2 of them are being guided by rope. It does not look the best to everyone. As you get to the castle, you remember that Tommy had left the chest outside of the forge.
God!
Take it off. I had the chest on me and I took my armor off.
But you said you put it back on.
You put the armor on. He didn't put the chest back on.
Oh.
I didn't drop the chest. I never dropped the chest.
You rolled with the chest into the door.
Yeah, you said it too.
Yeah.
You said it 100%, and you never said that I dropped it, so I'm taking that as a dub.
All right. Well, you dropped it then.
Oh, what the fuck?
You picked it back up. We'll go with that. All right. So you guys get into the drawbridge, and you have the two guards in the tower asking what the human's doing leading these three to this. If it's going to be an execution, there was none scheduled for today, but they're always down to see a nice good execution, some good heads being chopped off.
Up through my scaly neck.
I speak to them saying, we are here on a quest for the king. And these two are idiots and blinded themselves with fog.
I was kind of forced to.
Persuasion.
Okay. Fucking... Damn it! 4.
You look up at them and you go, "We here for king. Got thing for king."
Doesn't
And he
work,
goes, the guards look at you and go, "Maybe it's all 4 of them set for execution." They don't allow you through the gates. They see it as very, very dangerous thing to do to allow you near the king with such simple-minded tactics.
Okay, can I say?
Can I try persuading?
Yeah.
Will it work though?
My persuasion has +7.
Go ahead.
I rolled a 16.
16.
So 20...
21. 23. Sorry.
21?
They look at you and they go, "We don't respect your kind here. I'm sorry, but you aren't welcome in these parts. We do not trust your kind. You were not set out on this quest. We recognize the other two, but we recognize they are also blinded currently. And we don't know what you have done to them. We don't know what spell that you have them under. You're not welcome here. Leave the city or else."
Intimidation.
I don't know if it... you know what? Intimidation on the chest?
Intimidation on the chest.
I mean, they hate. I mean, they also hate. You and like you talking to them might piss them off even more.
They recognize you from a quest though.
Yeah, they recognize me and you have most likely higher intimidation as mine is, I'm pretty sure, also -2. So
What's up? Everyone's way of intimidating.
Well, see, mine is +4, and also intimidation is the way to go.
I guess so. You full send.
Yeah. So I tell Colton to point me in the right direction towards the guards.
God damn it.
And nice try, Eric.
I
Nice
had
try.
something in mind for it.
I knew what you were gonna go. You gotta.
Now you listen here, Sonny. Yeah, you're really talking about tree, Caden.
It's gonna take a whole lot more than catch me off guard. I tell Colton to point me in the right direction of the guards, and I use intimidation to let us through.
All right, roll your d20.
Natural 20 +4.
All right. They look at you in disgust as you're yelling at them, and they go, "They're not under some sort of spell. We can see that now. Tiefling, human, you two aren't welcome here. The other two, they can pass as long as you two stay out of here and get out of the city limits."
The blind ones get to continue. Alright, can I suggest that they lead us? As we are currently blinded?
You have to do persuasion.
I got 15 -2.
You tell him that you two are currently blind due to the thick fog, and that it's just you two needed a guide, basically, to walk you through the city. And he scoffs at your kind again, but he allows you through, saying, "As long as you stay close to each other and no one wanders off on their own, we won't have any issues. But the sign that I see that one of you is missing, we raise the gates and go on a manhunt. You will be executed at dawn if you disagree with these terms."
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
I
Escort.
guess. I guess.
All right. They allow down the drawbridge. You three or four. It's not three of you. You four walk through the gate and enter the courtyard of the castle. So you guys
Wait,
have the castle one.
I thought you said that the other two weren't allowed.
No, that's what your persuasion was for.
Oh,
Got you,
okay.
bitch.
That's.
I'm really sad Kaden pointed that out. Why did you to intimidate a tree? He's got his back turned to them. Now listen here!
You scream at my back.
I've been playing D&D for far too long to make a simple mistake like that.
I'm so disappointed that you got that. Alright, you guys are looking at the castle?
I learned from Tom's mistake.
Hey, I like to make things specific, and if I can make more fun of this, then I'm going
That
to.
is an amazing looking phone.
Yeah, right?
Alright.
I literally made this, like, as soon as I woke up today. It was a rushed one. That's why it was made to be kind of a trapezoid, or... Yeah, I guess it is a trapezoid, isn't it? Because it's only 4 sides.
But
Yeah.
Well, it's 5 sides, but 4
I thought the
angles.
trapezoid was 5 sides.
4 angles, though. Yeah. Anyways, you guys are in the courtyard now.
Alright. May I suggest that we continue to wherever the king looks like he should be? Maybe one of you should do a perception check.
No, do a
'Cause I
perception
can't.
check, Tommy.
I guess I can sniff, or if I roll a 20, can I
Don't you
sniff out
dare
every single
roll a
doorway?
perception check while blind.
Roll perception.
Hey, dude, I'm a dragon. I got a good nose. I can smell some fucking royal meat.
If I do a perception checking, it's not what it's made for.
All right, fucking someone else do it, because clearly I'm not in a good place.
I got this.
And 1.
Bitch, 17 plus 2, 19.
All right, you look around the courtyard and you notice there's a spot for there's the stables and they're all empty. It's almost like this was set up to be a returning spot in the future. You notice there's also a spot for food and water for the horses. A nice place to rest for them. To the left of you, you notice there's a gallows. By gallows, I mean a very high lifted piece of wood with a nice chopping block on it. Behind you, as you walk through the gate and they draw the bridge back up, there are 2 watchtowers, and the guards in them are watching you very closely, as to make sure they keep it the promise of the 2 guards that were at the front. They heard everything and watched it all. To the left of you again is a door, and it leads to a room that you haven't been to yet. You don't know what's beyond that door, but it looks very, very muddy, very dangerous. You don't want to go through that door. It's very dark and ominous. In front of you, you notice 2 giant doors leading to what you would assume to be the throne room, as you remember from earlier. Motherfucker.
Yeah, same. Over.
In the throne room,
hello.
the doors are open, and you see the king sitting on his chair with his 2 advisors beside him. His 2 closest guards to the left and right, or the farthest of the staircase leading up to him as well. And Caden's getting ready for an assassination attempt. You guys walk towards the king, showing him the chest that you have. You notice there's a door on the left, the right, and another one up behind where the throne would be. You guys haven't been through any of these doors. You don't know what they hold. You see four pillars on either side and a long red and golden carpet in front of you.
What the fuck, Hayden?
The
What?
king. The king sits there, beckoning, almost bored-like, waiting for you to just come drop it off and get out of his sight. He doesn't want you guys there. He doesn't feel like he wants you to be around him any longer.
Wait, what?
The one
Repeat
I'm
the last
grabbing is a purple.
little part of that.
The king is sitting on his throne, and he doesn't look entertained by you guys. He doesn't want your company here. He's wondering what you're doing here and why you're here. He doesn't want you around.
All right. I ask.
You ask.
I ask. Yeah, I was waiting for Bobby to stop talking. I ask you, Colt. Oh, okay. I ask Colton to point me in the direction of the king.
I point him in the direction of the king.
Colton, you want to do deception? You are a trickery, after all.
Ah, fuck. Nope, I will. I will. You know what? You are right. You are right.
All right.
19.
All right. All
Oh
right.
no.
All right. Tell me, what are you asking the king?
I'm going to ask the king, or say to the king, we have brought
Why does it
your.
look like Kanan's about to like give us some like orders to the president?
Yeah, Sam. Yeah, Sam.
Okay. I'd like to say, I have your chest and the key to open it. Will you grant us the reward and let us take off?
You hear everyone in the throne room erupt in laughter as you ask the king this, and you realize that Colton has faced you towards a pillar. You were talking to a piece of marble, and everyone starts laughing, and the king goes, "What? Who are you talking to?"
Clearly
I
tossing
explain that I am blinded by your mist, as it is unnatural to my eyes.
God damn.
The king blushes.
You like my mist?
He says, "If you come over later tonight, things will be a lot more misty and steamy in the room."
I hope he's got. This is what I'm thinking. I hope he's got in mind what I think he's got in mind.
Thomas,
I
marry
would like
the
to make
king.
a perception check around the room for no expected reason.
Okay, go for it.
Marry the king.
Fuck. 11.
11. All right, you look around the room. You see the two guards and the two advisors beside the king. You see himself in the throne, and you recognize up on the walls. He's got a very odd decor of two gargoyles looking down upon him. You notice there's the 8 pillars in the room as well, all nice marble, etched in them, different signs and such. You just recognize that it's a throne room, you know. It looks very nice.
Alright. Someone else want to hand in an assignment? Without asking for my help?
Aw.
I can.
Wait.
I mean, Ashton's Ashton's character is a woman, so I mean, you no, Ashton plays it right, we get a bigger reward. I mean,
Yeah, I'll try.
You want to sell yourself short, Ashton?
All right. So are you doing intimidation? You doing deception? You doing persuasion? Or are you just talking to him?
performance.
Persuasion.
Ow! Fuck. Okay.
Performance.
Cock cramp.
Persuasion.
Do
No,
a
cat on my
performance.
ankle with claws out.
Cock cramp it is.
Alright, one sec.
Performance.
Eric, you forgot about performance.
All right,
I
performance
gotta-
too, if you really want.
I'm doing performance.
Yeah, or persuasion. I thought was what you wanted.
Okay, I'm doing persuasion, and I rolled a 20, and my persuasion modifier is plus 7, so I
Can
got
I-
a 27.
Can I take some of your luck?
The king scoffs at you, saying, "What are you doing? You weren't sent out on this mission. I sent those two. I don't even know why the two of you were here."
I'd like to make a performance check.
He points to the human and the tiefling, and he tells you that he doesn't want you further in his sight unless you have helped these two along their mission.
I back him up and say that he has.
Deception.
Well, he kind of has. Well, you know
Deception.
what? He really
Deception.
hasn't. I'm gonna decide against what I just said.
You're not
I
going
would
to
like
tell
to do a
them?
performance
I'm
check.
not doing a, no, I'm not gonna do a deception because
That's
that's an
I would
L.
like to do a performance.
All right, performance.
Let's go. 20.
All right.
Oh my God.
Plus 1.
Dance around the king, flaunting your ass at him. Just kind of, backing it up towards him, showing off all the goods, and he goes, "Damn, that's a nice looking ass. That's when you kind of recognize the king might be a little gay. He likes the reaction of a good man dance, you know? He likes men whore. And he kind of gives you a side glance saying, you know, come over to my room later tonight, bring the dragonborn. And he looks over at the tiefling and goes, you aren't welcome here. The human, on the other hand, we'll keep him. We'll keep him.
All right, so I just put the chest down and ask for the reward, please.
Okay. You put the chest in front of a pillar and say, we'd like a reward. And the king asks again, who the hell are you talking to? Is there something that you don't see that's going on here? It must be the dragonborn eyes. They were born, they're a disgrace to God.
How long has it been since I was blinded?
You're looking at like 10 more minutes of blindness.
Oh.
Tommy, why didn't you just learn from me? You know, like, you know, like that's like.
I was assuming this motherfucker talked. I can look in the direction I heard his voice.
Oh. I asked the king if he has any rooms to stay in tonight for a rest.
Do a charisma check, Colton.
That didn't even really roll. I got 14 plus 1, 15.
Alright, you ask the king if there's any sanctuary for the night, and he points you into the far room, and he goes, well, you know, this room behind me, that's for you and I. He points to the other room and goes, the others can stay in there for the night, including the tiefling. We don't want her here, but she's allowed to stay if she has helped you.
I say she is one of my fair adventures.
He scoffs, but accepts the offer as long as you accept to spend the night with him.
I accept.
Wait, hold on. Am I staying with the other guys, or am I staying with the king?
No, he's laughed at you too much.
Let's go.
You can try a persuasion.
I point towards the king.
And I roll for persuasion.
Wait, hold up. First, Colton, I need you to make a roll, okay?
Ah, fuck. Right.
And you better hope it's high.
Yeah, fuck. 16.
Against your better nature, you do turn the dragonborn towards the king this time, whispering in his ear, I'm sorry for what I did. It was very funny, though. Tommy, you are now facing the king.
What kind of check was it?
You have to do a persuasion.
So I got the 10 minus 2.
You look at him and you go, I want in! I want in! And he looks at you and he goes, children.
Bruh.
Wait,
you seem too desperate to want in on this threesome that he declines very, very swiftly of the offer that you have attempted to make here, and tells you to get to the room and get out of his sight. He'll pay you guys in the morning.
Poor Tommy.
I've aged as if I'm 60, so maybe he doesn't want old dragon ass.
Hey, you still got a tiefling you can shack up with for the night.
Oh, you're right. You better close your eyes tonight, Tatsurion.
Look on the map. There's 6 rooms.
I'm good.
I would choose the farthest away from them.
I agree.
All right, so are we transitioning into the night then?
Yeah.
Can I ask for the reward before our night?
He told you that you would get it in the morrow.
Oh.
Could we? I don't know. Like,
I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm getting the reward.
Could we roll like D6 to determine our rooms? So we don't have to.
Sure.
The same room?
Yeah. We'll go top left to right is 1 to 3, and left to right on the bottom will be 4 to 6.
Okay.
And then all of you roll a D6 except for you, Colton.
Let's go.
What am I looking at?
I got a 5.
5. Okay, so you're in the bottom middle room.
It's the possible castle one at the top there.
I got a 3.
All right, so you're in the top right room.
Yeah.
In the D&D chat, it's the first one.
What?
Oh, no, second.
is this one?
I still don't know what fucking map this is. I looked at all of them and none of them make sense. Where's 6
Alright, you want to
forward?
go second from the top. It should say like barracks near the bottom of Alchemy Lab.
Where are the doors?
Above the
Oh,
Alchemy
the
Lab.
spare rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Now roll a d6.
Yeah, now roll a d6, and if you get a 3, you're with Kate, and if you get a 5, you're with Edgy.
Apparently, nope, never mind. I rolled a 2.
Alright, you're in the
Oh.
top middle room.
Shit.
Thank
Want
God.
some fucking.
No.
You're across the hall from Edgy. But there are
Alright.
guards stationed in your hall, so you'll have to do a stealth check.
Oh, thank
my
God. Thank you, guards.
Alright, before you guys go to bed,
Hey, wait, can I give him a blessing of the Trickster?
I mean, you can do that while you're doing what I'm about to announce.
Oh damn, let's go.
Okay, before you guys go to bed, the king offers you a feast because of the hard work that you guys have endeavored and the losses that he thinks you guys have encountered. He hasn't seen the halfling. He's very fond of the little man, and he doesn't know where he has gone. So he drags you into the room. It's not marked on your guys' map, but right outside, or I guess as soon as you go into the courtroom, it's on the right, and it's that little square room that's just not marked.
Okay.
So that's where you guys are right now. And you guys are sitting there having a feast with the king and the alchemist and his 4 closest guards. I guess the 2 advisors and the 2 guards, sorry.
Hey, which room was I in again? Just
You're in the bottom middle room.
I'm with the king.
Do we regain health from this feast or something?
You'll regain health when you sleep.
But can we get like something for eating? Because like
Yeah, this is
clearly
your
this is gonna
rations.
be the
This
best
is-
meal we're gonna eat in a
This
long
is going to
time.
be your rations, basically, so you don't have to waste rations while you have them.
I would like to look at the people around the room.
Like perception or investigation, or like insight, or like history, or like
Insight.
insight.
Yeah.
Give me sights beyond
All
sight.
right. Look at them, I guess.
17. Do I recognize any of them from a certain paper that no one knows about?
You look around the room and you recognize that the alchemist is someone who is a little bit of interest to your contract, and that you may have to take him out, but the others don't notice what you're going on with. You recognize that the 2 guards are very skilled fighters that you were warned about, and the 2 advisories have magical properties that you weren't ready for. So it looks like it will be a difficult task if you are to remove the alchemist from the equation.
Now, why would we kill an alchemist? It's an alchemist.
Colton has a background that you guys don't know about.
Oh,
That's why I'm not saying anything about it. Because if I knew, I definitely would.
I'll leave it alone for now.
Smart man, smart man.
I ask. Am I still blind at this point?
No. Your time is up. Basically, you guys are feasting. You've showered. You've half rested, I guess. Not like you don't have all of the hit points back and everything like that. Like you still got a rest to go with, but like you've just kind of like you've washed up, and you've got your armor has been reset. We'll say that. Yeah, you guys' armor is reset. And like you're sitting there. You don't even have your armor on because you're feasting with the king. You've got common clothes on, right? You're not gonna eat the king and have a fucking full suit of armor on with your sword beside you.
I would like to check the weight on Tommy's chair.
All right, roll.
Is that including my weight?
14.
You realize that they gave him the world's strongest metal material for the chair, and that it's
Bang.
bolted to the ground to even give it more stability. He can't move the chair at all, and if anyone had taken that chair, he would have had to stand to eat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I ask the king about the shipyard?
What are you asking him about the shipyard?
Just ask what is their greatest import?
Give me a second.
Now you put him on the spot.
Yeah, he's got to make something up now.
You ask the king about the greatest yield that they get usually between trading from the fishermen, and the king tells you usually it's just common fish to feed the townsfolk around. Most of it will go to the humans just because they basically run the city, they own it, and the scraps they'll leave it for the others. He doesn't tell you what the others are. He just says the others.
We already have an idea at this point because of the last history check.
He tells you that any of the exotic fish or any of that come through get imported directly into the castle and is for his closest staff and his closest friends to feast upon whenever they feel like they need a rejuvenation.
All right. Anyone else want to say something?
I tell the king he's looking fancy as fuck today.
All right, roll a performance.
Let's go. Fuck. Alright, I got 4.
You go hot, and the king goes, "You'll see it all tonight."
Let's go. He's still inside. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm ready to go to my quarters. I've already
yeah.
eaten half of what was on the table.
Oh, I'm ready to go into my corners too.
Edgy, Caden, you guys ready, or do you have anything you want to ask the king or any of the group? Or
Well, the king has a vendetta against me, so I'm just gonna say I'm going to my corridor.
all right,
Actually, I do want to say something.
all right.
I want to ask where. Never mind. I don't know how to ask.
Oh, could I ask the king that, if sometime tomorrow I could have a chat with the alchemist in his lab?
The alchemist is at the table with you.
Okay, but I wanted to see, got like the king's permission, because the alchemist could say no, the king, and the alchemist can't really say no to the king.
The alchemist tells you that he is very busy, tells the king that he will not be able to have much time to anyone else, and the king understands this. He tells you that he will give you 5 minutes of his time in the early morrow. Any time past that, the alchemist has been too busy to help with anything or talk with anyone.
Okay.
Can I ask the alchemist a question?
Sure.
How much would it cost to have a potion that gives me a tail?
He looks at you in confusion and is wondering what even kind of ingredients he would need to begin to start making that, as there's been no potion like that ever created, and that there's nothing of that sort to ever be made.
All right. I just say L.
I asked the alchemist if there's a potion to increase my performance tonight.
He looks at the king, and the king gives him a nod, and he slides you a small single pill.
Let's go.
A rainbow.
What kind of shape is it?
It's in the size of a dick.
The size or the shape?
Both. It's a suppository too, by the way.
Oh.
Oh, dang.
And he gives it to you, saying the king will enjoy you with this tonight.
Why are we always
Let's
fucking...
go.
All right,
Me.
so is everyone ready?
I'm ready for going to my quarter.
All right. We'll deal with you three first, and then we'll go to yours a little bit later, Colton. So you three are all in your rooms. Everyone's rested up, so if you have any missing hit points, just fill it. Any spell slots you use to fill them. If you want to change up spells, this is your time to do it. We're going to be taking a little break, basically. I'm going to go get some water, and we'll be back in a little bit with everyone getting set up for everything. So this is your time to reset everything and kind of think of a general strategy, because I have a little bit of a warning. You guys haven't encountered the fight that I was talking about yet.
All right.
I have a good idea that we are gonna have a rough time getting out of this place.
I've got my
You have
massage.
no idea what you're talking about.
Well,
I-
not in game, but as Thomas, I know exactly what I'm talking about.
I've got my massage chair active.
I don't think I'm ready for it, and I'm gonna try and see if we have more quests we can do.
All right,
That's what my plan is. So I'll be back.
I'm gonna ask Ashton if he wants to sneak over and have some fuck.
I'm gonna flat out say no.
Oh no, why not? Okay. Look, no one else is giving you 11. Why can't I? Good. It's a good reasoning. You need
No,
someone to love you.
No, it's not. That is not a good enough reason.
Hey, you know what? Maybe we can even get married. Who knows?
Why don't you just find like some random like human, use intimidation on them, and then there you go.
Because my intimidation is -2. That's why.
Okay, well then I'll use intimidation for you then.
That you're gonna fuck this man. You're gonna enjoy it.
I mean, that was pretty much like my plan for my character to get, to get like
Fuck.
married. Well, to get married. I just like go to, a brothel and find, you another one that find the hall, just use use intimidation and pretty much force her, problem solved.
Find one that doesn't have an STD. That's what you're gonna have to like do perception to see who's the sloppiest.
No. I don't even know if I got it.
Okay.
Or just find someone who doesn't want to be there, so then be easier to use intimidation on.
All right.
6.
I'm just gonna sleep then. Maybe have a wank. Get my senses back.
Okay.
So, Tommy, have you continued on? Have you tried? Looked at any of the videos that sent you?
I looked at the bottom one. I didn't play it, but I looked at it.
Colton, is that a homemade burger, or is that?
Arby's.
I've never been there.
Where did you come from? What? Where did you come from?
My mom got it for me yesterday. I didn't eat it.
From where?
Just to do.
I guess I'm gonna use this break to go to the washroom.
Not a bad idea.
Huh.
I can't remember how, does long rests completely restore your HP?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, thank God.
I definitely ain't.
When it comes to a short rest, I do believe you have to roll a dice. I do believe it's like a 6-sided dice.
I think I roll either a D6 or D8. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I remember
Can we just
that one.
fucking chair? It just looks like it's from like a paranormal investigation.
Okay. For a fighter, you roll a 1d10 during a short rest.
Huh.
I don't know if it's for everyone. I don't know if it's class specific, but for fighter, it's 1d10.
Oh, this feels great. I've got my massage chair active. It's amazing. For me, it's for my cleric. It's a 1d8. For my ranger, it's a 1d10 plus 2.
Okay. Yo, Colton straight up got Arby's?
Yeah, man.
Damn. Alright, so is everyone kind of ready for the night?
Ashton is taking a piss.
All right.
Ashton also declined my my invitation to fuck.
Makes sense.
No,
Shame.
you could have got this big dragon dick.
Yeah, you missed the first session where he walked in on a couple goblins while naked. And war makes him erect, by the way.
Yeah, I got a big dick. It's like half
So
my
if you
weight,
guys
dude.
get into a fight, Tommy's got a tripod going.
Yeah, I get hard from warfare. It's actually part of my what
I'm gonna go get water.
yeah, one of my oh wait. Yeah, one of my traits, my character like backstory that just says erect from warfare. Even when I was rolling, my dick was so hard I might as well have sucked it myself.
By the way, I'm gonna be posting these sessions, like I said, on my YouTube, like my actual channel, and I'm going to be making another channel under the D&D section, where it's gonna be just the videos, and hopefully it's gonna be in order of like, well, we're gonna start at 2, 3, 4, 5, and then keep going down. As we're going through these, I don't have music on, just to kind of help focus myself on making the story. So, obviously it's just going to be us talking from my point of view. And if I ever do put music on, it will be an ambiance thing. Like, if you guys literally want to spend the entire time in a tavern, I'm just going to put on, like, fucking piano music or something for me.
It's gonna put royalty-free music like the old class.
Non-copyright sounds.
Yeah. The editing that I will go through in these videos will have our names beside our cameras. So if we ever do turn cameras on, keep them on, or if you turn them off, take them off. So it just helps me with editing in the future. And like obviously I'm just gonna go by the names that we're referring to. So Colton, Caden, Tommy, and Edgy. Welcome back, Edgy. And yeah, so I just want to let you guys know that for the future when I do upload these on YouTube, they're not going to be cut up. They're going to be hour-long sessions, and if you want to like relive that session, it'll be there for you to listen to on my YouTube. It's not going to be something private or anything like that where you're going to have to be like, hey, what's the link? It's like, well, just go to my YouTube, find it. I'm going to have it under sessions as well, or like DVD or not DVD, D&D as a playlist.
DBD looks a lot different.
Yeah, DVD's a little bit different. You know who the killer is? Top right corner. Look at that face.
Yeah, he's the killer for sure.
That's a fucking doctor right there.
He's ready to fucking cut me open and sell me.
All right. So everyone ready to keep going on the night then?
Maybe. I think my French vanilla is here. So with that being said, I will be with back. I just want to continue with them.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, if you guys got anything to go on, we can wait until Colton gets back too. It's up to you.
How long is it gonna take?
Probably not long. I think he's gonna go upstairs, grab it, and be back.
Can you grab me one too?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well he's not gonna know though.
Should have asked him before he left.
I was gonna, but he took his headphones off right when I was asking.
It's a rookie mistake, you know.
Oh.
So I literally just went upstairs, and I was talking to my mom. And I'm like, so she's like, "Oh, how's the D&D? How's the D&D going?" I'm like, "Oh, well, you know, it's going pretty good. Colton's about to have gay sex with a king." And she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "You know, it's the normal stuff. They're about to have gay sex. I don't know about what Tommy and Edgy are gonna do. They might be fucking." I've been informed that you guys are not.
She didn't think she could take the dick, I guess.
I see why Edgy is his ego, isn't it?
He's like, uh-oh. I may be 400 pounds. this pussy is tight.
True, but I don't think Ashton's character wants to become 2D.
Yeah, my dick would turn her 2D, not gonna lie.
Not your dick,
Actually,
his
you know
dick.
what? It might take her even further. She might go to 4D, dude. Maybe even 5D. She might be in the astral plane.
This is gonna be a weird video on YouTube for my followers.
Yep, they're
They're gonna be like, "What the fuck? Why are these guys all so gay? Like, what?
Well, it's gonna be
Is there
great
something
too.
we're missing here?"
Cause like I just love the difference in our cameras and like the qualities. Cause like you got Caden, his camera's kind of blurry. You got Colton, you're only seeing like his right arm and maybe his mouth every now and then. And then you got mine where I'm just a black figure and arm and face.
Yeah.
Like
don't
my
even have a
shirt doesn't
bottom.
have color. I'm just arms and face.
I mean, if I really wanted to, I could increase the camera quality.
Look at this motherfucker. He's got 3 drinks on his desk.
Yeah, I know, right?
I got this.
I got 2 cups, 4 bottles of whiskey, a McDonald's cup, and a Pure Leaf bottle that's empty.
I got a bottle of whiskey on my desk.
Okay, so I got it. We're all alcoholics, okay?
2 empty
not.
ones. One's like a third full, the other one's about a third full too.
I'm not an alcoholic.
It's okay. I got you covered. I got
Want to be.
alcohol here, and I got like 3 bottles down here.
I am a milkaholic. But, well,
All right.
Is that because you like milking people?
No, that's because he drank 4 liters of milk at once.
You didn't even put chocolate mix in?
No.
no,
It's like sacrilege.
All right.
it was just all white milk.
You 3 in the bed, not in the bed, in the bedrooms. What are you 3 doing? Are you guys just? If you guys are sleeping, then you're sleeping. If
How
you're,
big are the bedrooms? And how high is the ceiling?
I don't know. Not high enough to practice flying.
Dang it, that's exactly what I was going for.
You'd have to go into the courtyard for that.
And I'm not allowed into the courtyard because
Well, you could sneak it.
I'm not gonna try and risk it, man.
Just take Tommy with you. You know, he'd do anything for you. Oh. I looked over at the wrong time for the picture.
You really did.
For mine?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, dude. It's only
Um,
gonna get better every time we play. I'm gonna save this bitch.
All right. Anyways, yeah, that's that's there, or maybe even in the throne room you could practice it. But then again, you got guards in the hall, and you do need to sleep. Like that is an important thing, or else you will become tired or exhausted, and eventually exhaustion will kill you.
Alright. I'll just go to sleep.
All right, Edgy's sleeping. Passive perception.
What?
I need your passive perception.
Oh, my passive perception. Sorry, I turned off my light for some reason, so I can't read. And I can't turn it back on because my chair is too spinny. Passive perception. So that would be like the +2 kind of thing?
No, it'll literally just
Should
say,
be in the bottom left.
yeah.
I don't know if you're using the same
Oh,
thing that Caden was using.
Oh, it would be 12.
12?
Hi, other hand.
Who are you talking to?
There's another hand that appeared on Colton's screen. And I think he's muted.
Alright.
Secretly, 3 hands.
Edgy, are you ready?
I think so.
I just gotta find it. Why is it so hard to find it? God damn it. Give me
I
a
literally
second.
just made fat Harry Potter.
Sorry, guys. Alright, Edgy. As you're laying in bed, you sense there's something else in the room with you.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
And you don't
Call me.
you're very scared, you don't know what it is. You hear it kind of like scuttering around, and it sounds really fast and sounds kind of
So
dangerous.
it's not Tommy.
Well, no, it's not Tommy. Edgy,
Uh-huh.
are you ready?
Yeah. I said this like 5 times.
Yeah, but are you actually ready?
Yeah.
All right, roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
18.
18. Okay. So Edgy, this creature actually got a surprise attack on you. Okay. Which means you're stunned for the first turn of combat.
Oh,
Ooh.
Okay, you gotta remember you don't have any armor on, right?
Or health.
You don't have any armor on, and you get attacked. You feel something bite your arm, and you panic. You panic. You don't know what's going on, and you look down at your arm. You see a little rat just nibbling onto the side of your arm, and take 1 damage, Edgy.
okay. So I'm at what am I at?
Nothing, because you have armor class. Oh, you
No.
don't.
He takes
you have
1 point
10.
of damage.
Doesn't he have 10 normally though?
I'm not saying
Yeah.
armor class. I'm just saying
Yes.
1 point of damage.
So then my temporary, I would put that in temporary, right?
Yeah,
So I'd
you
go
would
from
just be
10
at,
to
if your
9.
health max was like 13, you'd be at 12.
Alright.
All right, it's your go, Edgy.
How is the rat still hanging from my arm?
No, he
you
let
lit it?
go, and now he's scurrying around the room.
Oh
Can I
my
try?
god.
Can I try stomping on him?
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Are you gonna try to force him out of this room?
I mean, you are pretty heavy. If you hit him, you might do something.
Eric, look at the camera honestly and say, are you trying to force him out of the room towards another room?
Edgy, roll a d20.
Eric,
I
look at
rolled.
the camera.
I rolled an 18.
All right.
No, not a quick side glance. Look at the camera.
You look down at the rat, and you go to stomp on it, and it scurries under the door and runs away. You count this fight as a win. You go back to bed. Recover your 1 point. Your 1 hit point.
Gain 1 XP.
You get 10 XP, Edgy.
Awesome.
Exclusively edgy.
Yeah, just Edgy.
Okay.
All right. Caden, are you ready?
Yeah.
What's your passive perception?
Mine is 10.
All right. You walk into your room. You notice there's a weird smell in it. You look to your
Okay.
left, and you notice there's a kiddie pool of piranhas.
Okay.
Actually, they're called quippers. Sorry. And you look at it and you get a little worried. You trip over a rock as you're walking into the room, and you take 1 point of damage as you fall into the pool, and one bites you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Roll initiative, Caden. They got a surprise attack on you. You never expected that to
No.
happen.
What's with these rooms?
Can't wait for
19
mine.
plus 1, so 20.
20. Okay. All right. There's a single quipper in your room, Caden. It's your attack. It did 1 damage to you.
I use my trident and skewer the thing
All right. Roll.
like a cabal. 4 plus 4, so 8.
All right. You skewer it and you pull it out and you take a bite out of it, and you're like, "Yeah, how do you like that, motherfucker?" And you throw it back in the pool and you go and rest in bed and recover your hit point. You get 10 XP,
Yeah.
Caden.
Yeah.
All right, Tommy, you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
What's your
11.
11? Okay. Okay, so as you walk in your room,
Oh no.
you hear
I
a lot
just
of
realized the
roars
whole
to your
reason why he's
right.
doing this.
You look on the right and you see a polar bear in your room, Caden, or Tommy.
What?
Yo, I'm still getting some fuck. Let's go. Fuck the shit out of the polar bear.
No, I'm
You're
joking.
probably not done talking.
I'm joking. No, I'm not gonna have a polar bear in your fucking room.
Are you sure you're not gonna have a polar bear on the coast? What do you mean?
All right, Tommy. As you walk in the room, you notice there's a barred window across from you. There's a raven in there, and it comes in and it takes a nibble at your arm. You take one point.
Realize the whole
hit,
reason why he's doing
1
this.
point of hit damage, Tommy.
You're
I
telling
just
me.
realized why he's doing this.
You're telling me as a 1,600-pound dragon, a fucking raven can do some damage to me?
It's got a sharp beak, man.
I have fucking dragon scales.
And
Even our arrows can't get through my goddamn shit.
it don't matter.
Reasonably. Okay, fine.
Imagine it's like a woodpecker.
All right, Tommy.
Yeah,
Roll
but-
initiative.
What?
Of course, I roll a 20.
It's fine, because I rolled a 22!
Like, how did you roll
And
a
I got-
22?
I literally rolled a 20, but I don't think Pacific... Wait, no, hold on. Initiative goes in there too,
Yeah,
right?
your initiative will.
I got a 21 then.
All right, that's your go, Tommy.
Against the Raven?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab that fucker and squish him like a fucking grape.
All right, roll a d20.
Is there any specific check, or is it just
No, just d20.
I rolled a 7.
All right, you grab it and you crush it into dust, and it reminds you of that bugbear that you so brutally murdered against that wall. You kind of get
And
sad.
I get erect.
You kind of get sad, but then yeah, there's a weird growing urge in your pants, and you go and look across the room to Edgy's room.
Oh my fucking god! Of course there was.
My dick hard as a rock.
Tommy, get 10 XP.
Fucking rights.
All right, is that you three?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you three are done. There's nothing else you guys want to do.
Nope.
I want to get all of my health points back.
Well,
please.
yeah, you're gonna go to bed and you're gonna recover. Sorry. Imagine if Tommy
Ashton,
was at
prepare
one.
your spells.
Tommy dies to a fucking raven.
I'm literally low all the time. Every single time. Even in the dungeon. We got out, I was at 15, but if we didn't take a rest before and like do some healing and shit, I was fucked. I had like 9 HP, I think, out of 13. And it just kept getting...
But Tommy, look on the plus side. I was fine.
Bruh.
Hey, cat.
I really hope we just subtitle that out.
The door opening?
No, just an all giant like bowl, just buh.
Bruh.
All right. So is that everyone? So you three are good then. You've all had your 1 point of damage taken. Then your blood sampled. I mean, what?
Oh.
Thanks for the spoiler, cunt.
I didn't say anything about spoilers.
Well, you're definitely not making it sound like one.
I'm not doing anything. Don't you fucking dare!
You're
Looks
swearing
like
at
you
your
guys
cat.
failed to detect magical around them.
I don't think I have it.
No, they don't have that, Colton. They're not.
Actually,
cool.
I do
Magic
have detect
fuck.
magic. I'm pretty sure I do, but I don't think it's until like level 4 or 5.
Really?
Could be wrong though.
All right, Colton. Are you ready for the night of your life?
Let's go.
Are you sure you're ready for the time of your life?
Hell no.
Hell no. Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
All right, Colton, you walk in the room with the king, and he's sitting there, sprawled out on the bed, He's got that pose, you know the pose, right? And he's sitting there all naked. He's got
Maybe
a
like
nice
one of your
little
French
robe.
girls pose?
Yeah, he's got a nice little robe just strapped around right over his crotch area, so you can't see his dick. He's teasing you. He's teasing you. And all around the room, you just see a bunch of candles lit, and it's very, very, very nice looking room, And
Can I mess with the room and change the candles to pink?
yeah, you can do that with thaumaturgy or something like that, right?
I would love to do that.
Yeah, you
Oh,
better
God.
fucking edit in like the like that old sexy music, the classic.
I'm
So
not
edit this
editing
for-
music or shit in this. If you want, I can edit it I can get Brandon to edit this,
Do-do.
Oh
but
my
he's
God.
gonna cut it down, and I don't want him to cut it down. That's the only thing.
Except for the bike.
Yeah, true. Well, the break, I don't know. You guys were talking during it, so.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys like you ready, Colton? Because you gotta tell me what you're doing other than just making it all nice and pink in there.
Do you have detect magic?
You better describe this.
No, I am not.
I'm feeling fine, baby.
I walk up to the king. Slowly.
All right.
And all I do is I say, hey, and that's it.
Roll performance.
Let's go.
You walk up and you go, "Hey!" And the king goes, "That's okay. I know you're nervous. First time, it's not mine." And gives you a nice little side wink and like a kissy face. Yeah. I love
Does he
you.
pull? Does he pull though?
He pull hard. He pull hard. So you walk up to him and you're like, "I'm sorry. I'm very nervous. You know, it's my first time with another man, and it's just you're so beautiful and so like you're just radiating this weird aura. It's like it's almost like you're magical or something." And...
Hold on a minute.
No, what's
Hold
up?
on a minute.
What's up?
Can I detect magic secretly?
Not secretly.
Ah, fuck. Can I detect something in his pants?
Yeah, you detect magic in his pants if you want. You want to try that?
Let's do
'Cause he's
that.
got an alchemist.
Let's do it.
He's
All
got
right.
some amalgamation.
You detect magic as you're rubbing his massive cock. I might need to take this part out of the video.
Yeah.
You use detect magic and you notice that the alchemist has added an extra 4 inches on top of his natural 10. He's big boy. He's a big boy, you know. And you're looking at it and you're like, oh, someone blessed you. I love you, Loki. And you yourself are like, I feel like I don't measure up to this. So use some of your trickery magic. You're deceiving, your deception. Colton, roll deception, please.
Hold on, man. That's a 6. That's a 6.
That's a 6. Okay, so you look at it and you go, you know, my 2-inch Punisher.
Can't handle that.
3.5. You go to add a little magic on it, and you know what? We'll give you a little bit of the DM look here. You go.
Do I disguise myself and increase the length by 2 meters?
Yeah. You shorten your height a little bit. He doesn't notice, so it makes it look bigger and like girthier. I don't like the way Caden's looking at me. I'm sorry. It's just making this more weird. What's up, Caden?
Hello.
I really hope you're enjoying this sex scene I'm describing.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So Colton, you're sitting there. The king's got you right where he wants. You know, you're down on your knees. You got your face in his crotch, and everything's going hot. It's getting steamy in there, and you don't notice that there's something lurking up from behind you. Something hiding in the shadows, and you don't know what's going on, right? And out of nowhere, you get attacked, Colton. You get attacked, okay?
All right.
I need you to roll initiative.
Let's go.
What? 7?
Yeah.
What is your modifier?
+2.
+0? Okay.
2.
Oh, +2.
+2.
Okay,
plus
that's not that bad. Sorry, just give me a quick second. Yeah, I just got to make sure these are actually fair fights, right? I don't want my boys dying right away. That's boring. I gotta make sure you die when you have stuff to lose.
Pretty much how it is.
All right. Oh fuck it, I don't know where the page is I'm looking for. All right. Well, Colton, you're gonna take a little bit more than one. You're gonna take 11 damage. So your natural armor is 10. So you take 1.
Okay.
All right. That was not how it was intended to be. So. There's a shadow. It comes up from behind you, and it takes a slash at your back, ruining the mood completely. The lights flicker back to the orange dim glow around the room, and the king just does a shout at it and disperses it into nothing. He apologizes. He hasn't had that happen in a long time. It was the inner demons, getting out again. Colton, you get 10 XP.
Let's go.
And the king goes, "I'm sorry, I can't continue this. That just killed everything, and I'm sorry for what's happened." And you're disappointed, but you wander back off, and you look back in shame of what could have happened that night, still holding the pill in your hand. Wondering.
Hey, I got the pill though. Let's go. I'm gonna add it in to my items.
Wondering what could have happened, and where that shadow came from. You don't know. But you go and rest in the room beside Edgy.
Hold on, I want to see if I accidentally mess up though. Can I roll for a room?
Yeah, roll for a room. Roll for a room.
All right, 6-sided.
Yeah.
This is 6-sided. Nope.
2, 3, and 5 are all taken.
I got 3.
All right. You walk in the room and you notice there's a pool in the corner that's filled with blood and a half-eaten fish. Caden's sitting on the bed, arm hung off the side, just snoring as loud as hell. You walk in and you go, "Fuck it, I don't care anymore." You crawl in under the bed underneath him, and you just fall asleep there. You gain your hit points back.
Let's go.
All right. That's the night for you boys. Y'all had a nice little encounter. Colton, you got your 10 XP as well.
Let's go. Yep.
All right, perfect. And you all lost a single hit point. That was good, and then gained it back.
You took 10 damage, 11 damage, but you had 10 natural armor.
Yeah, I forgot about natural armor. All right.
That's what I was talking about with Edgy, because you just said take 1 damage, and I was like, he has natural armor, dude.
Yeah, no, I just wanted you guys to actually take 1 for specific plot reasons.
Oh, great.
Yeah, don't worry. It should be a while down the road.
Just do we take a sample from the rat bag?
You're really persuading me here.
All right, so you guys good for waking up and going on with your journey then?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Before we leave, I just want to ask across the hall if Edgy's down still or not.
That's a question towards you, Edgy.
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 That's reassuring.
Well, he's asleep.
Yeah, he's fast asleep. Edgy?
Yeah.
Tommy had a question for you.
What?
You want some early morning fucking?
Let's go for it.
Yeah, you want to? Hell yeah, dude!
All right.
Create the scene, Eric.
I'm gonna speak with the king and see if I can free to walk the town with my half-orc.
Yes, Edgy?
Make it steamy.
Oh, okay. I'll try.
Wait, before you say anything. You know that one scene where the dude's like talking into a camera and then a big black guy comes behind the dude and he says like take your clothes off. I'm feeling sexy.
I know what you're
Time to
talking
pile
about.
on the white rabbit, dirty the snow a little. That scene?
Yeah.
I know that scene. All right. Tommy wakes up nice and early. You know how he do.
With a hard on.
Oh, not yet.
No. I woke up with that shit. I got morning wood.
All right. Roll performance.
Ooh, shit. 20 plus -2.
Hey, 20's a 20, baby. All right, you wake up. You're face down in the pillow, and currently there's a hole sticking through the bed and pushed into the floor a little bit. You got to kind of like push yourself off the bed just to make sure that you don't break your dick.
Yeah.
So you stand up and you realize that you're probably gonna have to pay for the damages done to the mattress on the floor. And you try to sneak out into the hall to go in to get into Edgy's room. Roll stealth.
Right there it is. 16 plus 1.
All right. You open the door quietly. You walk up to it and you just kind of like thrust into the door and it like slowly creaks open. And you kind of peek out the sides. You look around. And you see there's a guard on either end of the hall. And right when they both look away is when you just kind of book it into his room. You do a quick little dive roll. And you bust down the door, but it's very silently, very silently.
Oh yeah, of course.
And Edgy just kind of slowly turns over and he's kind of like, "Huh? What's going on? Something happened?" And you stand there, full nude, just standing there with your hands on your hips, standing just like, "Are you ready? Because it's time." And that's the question. Edgy, are you ready? Are you ready, Edgy?
I don't know about this, but sure.
It's gonna get steamy, baby.
All right. I'm just gonna like beep out this entire part of the fucking video.
I'm just gonna say like how long it takes. Just 5 minutes later.
So Tommy goes in and they're going to town. Tommy, you got skill checks you got to hit here. Okay, persuasion check, Tommy. Persuasion.
What?
Persuasion. Because you gotta make sure that she wants this.
8 minus 2.
All right, you go. Big fuck. And she's like, okay, fine, I don't care, I'm tired. All right, edgy performance.
14.
14. Okay. Edgy does the double gawk combo on your cock. And it's making you feel good. You're like, I can last about 10 more seconds.
I'm thinking about warfare right now.
Why are you like speedrunning this?
Yeah, we're speedrunning the sex scene.
So then everything gets ready and everyone gets in position. They're all set. They're ready to go. You know what I'm saying? They're set. All right. Tommy, you ready?
Yep.
Athletics, Tommy, athletics.
14 plus. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Plus 3.
Plus 3. All right. You're going to town. You're having the time of your life. You're banging her out, literally. Edgy, you gotta do acrobatics.
Check.
Acrobatics.
Good God.
19.
Oh, Edgy's flexible as hell. He takes that shit. He goes in there. They're just having the time of their lives, the two of them. It's a very hot, passionate sex scene, and eventually after the minute's done, Tommy's passed out. He's exhausted. He's laying on the bed. He's like, I lasted a whole minute this time. That's something I have never done.
This is kind of reflecting my real life personality here.
Edgy's like, you know what? I don't care. That dick was fucking massive. It was hot.
Do a disappointment check.
Yeah, Edgy, do a disappointment check.
Edgy, I had you in the half Nelson.
13.
13? Okay, there's no modifier for that one. 13's not bad, Edgy. 13's not bad. You're just like, I like this guy. I'll test the waters with the other ones first, but I like this guy. And meanwhile, while all of that was happening, Caden and Colton both wake up. Caden realizing that he's laying on top of Colton, and they're like, "What the fuck happened?" And he looked down and he's like, "Did we do that last night?" And you're like, "No, I just walked into the wrong room."
What an amazing blanket.
He woke up that minute earlier when the door broke. Tommy thought he was really quiet, but it was just in his daze and his euphoria that he broke the door and realized that he alerted the entire castle to everything. So he woke everyone up, but they did not care. As long as it wasn't a human involved, they were fine. The four of you walk out with your armor on, your health points reset, you're fully rested, you're fully fed. You just guys had the best sleep of your fucking life. You guys were all set, and the king looks at you and he's like, "For this item that you guys have brought me, I sentence you to death."
I fucking knew it. You better believe I was thinking that shit was gonna happen.
Anything you guys want to do?
The first thing I say is, well, at least I got some dick.
Wait.
Or
Itchy's-
did some
Wait.
dickin'.
There you
My bad.
go. You get applause from one of the guards.
Hell yeah. Say I'd like you if you weren't on the other side.
The guard gives you a nod and readies his sword.
Can I flee? Flee into the
That's
shit.
what I'm thinking we flee, but I don't know where we're gonna go.
There's no windows. Like, is there like curtains and stuff like that on the windows?
No,
You think
there
I'm
are
gonna be
no
able to
windows.
jump
You're
up
in the
to
middle of
windows?
the hall. You're in the middle of the stronghold. You're basically in the heart of the beast.
Hmm. Hmm.
The beast being a horny asshole. He wanted to fuck you and then kill you.
Maybe you did.
So you got all four of you standing in the room. You've got the king on one end, the two advisors, the two guards, and the alchemist watching from the door behind you.
Edgy.
Not
Can
gonna.
I- Sorry, you can go first. You were speaking.
Well, I was gonna say we should take out. I think the smartest choice would be taking out the alchemist first.
I have another option. I whisper to Edgy. Oh, he's not gonna get anything. He's fucking not human. I whisper to Colton. Hey, would you do us a favor and try and get us out of this pickle without a fight?
You want me to charm him? Is that what you're asking, or you want me to persuade him?
Either or. It's up to you. I just asked for help.
I'm gonna try and persuade him,
Persuasion.
and yeah, and I'm gonna show him the pill, and then wink at him.
Go for it.
19.
19. Okay. Wait, you're just trying to persuade?
Yeah.
All right, Colton. I got really bad news. He matched on your persuasion. So the king looks at you and he goes, "I'm sorry, my love, but it's not the right time for us."
Another time. Oh, let's go.
He offers you solace. He says, because you are a human, you can leave, but leave the other three to the execution.
All right.
Say that shit too.
Let's go.
Before he even rolled. In my head, I was like, this motherfucker.
Just say, "Oh, see him later," and then wink at him.
All right. He
Maybe.
blows you a kiss.
Let's
As
go.
you walk out the door and walk out of the castle, leaving your three friends behind.
I see if. No, never mind. I can't do that without them noticing.
All right, Colton, you've left the castle. You're in the courtyard. The other three, you're in the throne room, ready for a fight. Or you can try and talk out of it. You know.
So. I would like to attempt persuasion.
Okay.
Say, fuck, this is not fucking easy. You put us in a pickle, Eric.
I put you in a pickle.
Bro, we're inside the jar right now and it's fucking closed. How do we open that shit?
You should have accepted the water skin, my guy. This gave you natural powers.
Got
All
a
right.
point.
Wait, before you murk us, understand that even though we have our own grudges against race, we
I will
still
fuck
accepted
you.
your request
Um.
and fulfilled it through the end. Could you have no honor?
Well, roll persuasion. I don't care what you say. Roll persuasion.
13 minus 2.
He sees that you guys have fulfilled what he has wanted, and although he is a piece of shit, he offers a trial of combat, to the death, between you and one of the creatures of his choosing in the dungeon.
All right.
If you
I
choose,
accept.
all right. As for the other two, he will offer the same trial to the half orc, as they were embarked along the quest with you. As for the tiefling, she will be executed.
Good luck with your wings. Better
Good
roll
practice
20,
flying.
dog.
All right. So you guys going out for the trial by combat, the two of you? Caden, do you accept?
Oh yeah.
Can I join?
I guess.
No, you can't.
Well, you can try and persuade Eshi, because I know you got +7 in persuasion.
Sure, yeah, I'll try that.
You go for persuasion.
19.
19.
Plus-
All right.
7, so that would be like 26.
You talk to him saying, we have our differences, but I'm with the human that you have set free. He needs protection on the road as he is not the best fighter for himself, and I feel it is unwise to have him go alone. I feel like
He
I
assigned
should
the
travel
distance.
with him. I feel like I should travel with him, and the king agrees, begrudgingly, but warns you to never return to the city unless you want to suffer the same fate as the two that have to do the trial by combat. He says, before you leave, though, the two of you must watch your companions and see how they do, because if they succeed, they will be forced to leave the city with you. If they fail, they don't want their bodies buried here.
Well, at least you guys get our loot if we die. That's all that matters.
All right. So you two are watching from the stands. It is unwise to join in trial by combat, obviously, but it is not impossible to do that. I know one of you may be a trickery type of player, and the other one's literally a hellspawn. All I'm saying
Start persuading the fans to join in.
All I'm saying is, I know you guys aren't going to be in the initiative, but it doesn't mean you can't help. For you two, are you two ready?
Yep.
Okay, well, roll your
Ready.
initiative so we can get started on this.
Nine.
5.
All right, we're going to do one fight at a time because you're not fighting together.
Okay.
Tommy, what did you get? 5? All right. So as you two turn around to go out to the courtyard, because that's normally where the trial by combats are taking place, you hear a whooshing behind you, and the two gargoyles that were standing above that you thought were statues came on and attack you from behind, dealing the surprise attacks to you both.
Good thing you didn't get natural.
What?
It's a good thing you didn't try to fly away.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna do Caden. We're gonna do you first.
Okay.
So Caden, first hit
Yep.
is a 10 piercing.
Okay. My armor is 18 and piercing. That's half, so that's 9.
Yeah. So you would take 1.
Yeah.
And it has a multi attack. So the second hit
Yep.
is 10 slashing. So it'll do 10% to your armor because it doesn't hit through it.
Okay. I'm gonna do this.
And that is basically first turn. So it'll go into second turn, and the gargoyle gets to attack again. Its initiative is first. It got a 17.
Okay.
No type, like no piercing, no.
Like two
Just
hit?
normal. What?
Its attacks are gonna be piercing and slashing.
Okay.
Um, 14 piercing.
Okay. So 9. 9, 14, so that's 5.
And 10 slashing again.
Okay.
So that's 20% to your armor.
Yep.
And it's your go.
Okay. Okay. I use my trident on it.
Okay.
And I roll a 4 plus 404. That is 8 piercing.
Okay.
I then use action surge, which allows me to attack again.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. 6 plus 4, which is 10 piercing.
Is it a 1d8 that you're rolling?
1d6.
Okay, roll again
Okay.
for the critical hit.
Okay. 3.
Okay, so that's 9 for your 2 rolls, and then plus what again?
I did it was 6 plus 4, so 10, and then I rolled a 3.
Okay, so 13. With that second hit from the trident, the old gargoyle, which you noticed had some cracks in it, it's been sitting up there for a while. Its stone wasn't as strong as it used to be. You find the perfect point right in between all of the cracks and stuff, where you strike this trident in and rip it out, and the gargoyle shatters to just crumble. It just shatters, I guess.
Okay.
The king looks in disappointment towards the guardian that it once had, and sighs as he looks over to the fight with him and Tommy going on. Tommy,
Yep.
it's time for your fight. You have a 8 piercing, which isn't gonna fucking hit, and 8 slashing, so 10% of your armor. And then Gargoyle will go again. It rolled an 18 for initiative. By the way, if any of the other two want to help with this, they can. Caden, I
throw my water skin.
Okay. That would probably end up having you be fighting as well, Colton.
Never mind.
Yeah, you'd have to do something with invisibility.
What do I have to roll?
Sorry, I'm
I
rolling
know
still.
what to do.
Oh.
Invisibility, huh?
A 12 piercing for the second attack.
So you're telling me I take... Okay.
Should take like 1, I think. Right?
I have 22.
Oh.
Or, no, I have 20. Sorry.
Yeah, so you're taking 2 then.
What was it, 12?
Yep. And another 10% to your armor with the other attack. And it's your go.
All right. I use Divine Smite.
Oh, you have to... Don't you have to hit them
mean,
first?
Thunder Smite on my weapon. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. I gotta read some shit.
You gotta read shit. So I realized how unfair these fights were, like 100%, when I actually read the gargoyle stats. And, yeah, I would have basically killed both of you if I didn't come up with a specialty rule for this one.
I assume gargoyles are pretty strong then.
Yeah.
Normally have 52 hit points. I gave it 10.
Oh.
And I'm also supposed to half the damage that Caden would have done to it, which wouldn't even broke the armor class.
All right.
That's why these ones are kind of old and cracked.
I'm just glad that I had my action surge. It attacked twice, so I attacked twice.
I'm just sorry that the two didn't really get much of a fighting experience.
All right. Yeah, it was just happened to be us.
Well, I'll come up with in 2 weeks there'll be a lot more to do in the city, and you're technically not done the story that I have written yet.
Okay. I'm gonna use Thunderous Smite.
I still don't know what that does.
I was about to read it.
Okay.
So, it's just a regular attack. I wrote everything down for it. So -1 bonus action. So I assume that's for like whatever. Like I can't use a different evocation or anything like that. It's just that's what I have. So that I don't know what components means. What the fuck does that mean?
You're gonna need components for it. Is there any components there like a V, S, or M?
Now I gotta go into the book. Motherfucker.
I have a question, Eric.
Yeah.
What was the damage of the arrows again, that quiver?
They did, I think, an extra 1d6 force.
Force? Okay.
Yeah, because your bow was a 1d6 piercing, so it's a 1d6 piercing and then a 1d6 force. It's like a double hit basically.
Okay. If you don't kill it, what? Actually, I wonder where my target is.
The encounter I had set up was actually supposed to be a really tough encounter, and it probably would have got one of you killed, and it can still technically happen.
Okay.
That's just a warning.
So it says casting time 1 bonus action, range self components V. What does that mean?
V is verbal. So
Okay,
you have to be able to talk basically. But if it
Oh,
costs
I
a
can
bonus
concentrate
action,
for up to a minute. It's not happening. Never mind.
yeah, if it costs a bonus action too, that's gonna take up your turn. Your best bet is to hope that Edgy comes in and swoops in and saves the day on you. Or Colton throws you a water skin to drink out of. And not at the gargoyle.
Okay, so I need to ask you a question here before I decide anything else.
Yeah.
What does the courtyard happen to have any slopes?
The gargoyle can fly.
And that doesn't mean this old motherfucker can take off instantly.
Well, currently you're not in the courtyard.
You're in the arena?
You're in the
Oh.
throne room. Because they attacked you from the throne room before you got outside. So basically, you're up at the front doors. You could try and disengage and run into the courtyard. Basically, the king did a bitch move and sent the 2 gargoyles after you as you turned around to get ready to set up for the fight. Which, might be something you want to call out on him or something. I would. If someone unprovokingly attacked me before we were ready and we were set up for trial by combat, I'm gonna be pissed, because it calls that it has to be a fair fight, and this isn't a fair fight.
All right, I got an idea. I stomp and roar in common. This
So you
ain't
sit
trial
there and
by
go,
combat.
ah!
I was
Dude,
fucking
so-
thinking. Relax.
No, I just want you to do that. Can you do that?
Can I what?
Can you do that?
Rawr.
Yeah, just sit there. Rar.
That might get him horny again.
Yeah,
Well,
gargoyle might turn
It
around.
is warfare.
See, yeah, you're in warfare, so what you need to do is just turn around with your giant erection and knock him out of the sky.
You know what? That might just be the play.
All right.
I'm gonna
Whirlwind.
put my pants down just past my hips there, where my dong can slip out,
All right.
and use my pecker as a fucking lance to swing and get this gargoyle out of the sky.
You're just gonna swing. You don't want to do like tornado style.
Well, yeah, that was the goal here. So, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm gonna whirlwind that shit and slap him in the
Whirlwind,
face
okay,
with my dick.
Okay, roll a d20.
All right. I rolled an 8.
You start spinning madly and uncontrollably. The gargoyle looks at you in fear and kind of backs off as you start taking out pillars with your massive erection and start taking out the walls of the castle. The king realizes that he probably shouldn't have started the fight within the castle walls, as it apparently caused a lot more property damage than he had expected. He calls for you to exit the throne room, or he'll send his guards to help with the attack.
Against me?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking great. That's phenomenal. All right, I continue my whirlwind, I suppose.
Okay, this is just gonna be me talking to you guys because like there are a few things you could probably do here as witnesses to this.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of hoping.
Like if any of you have any intelligence in trial by combat, you can call that him adding people to a fight is one illegal. Him unprovoking the fight before it's even like set for the time is illegal, and the arena isn't properly set, which is illegal.
Also, we should say something about how humans.
I don't really know about trial by combat.
Since
I only know one fighter here that may have experience with trial in combat.
So I'm thinking. I am no longer thinking. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck. Oh, I was
Actually,
gonna say something race related because like challenge their honor as humans.
my character would know it's probably a call because his own father sent him to the arena.
So you should probably call that out before Tommy has to try and
Thank
finish
you.
this fight. Unless you want to watch Tommy die.
I would
That'd be
prefer.
funny.
Like I said, you get to keep his body if he does die.
Yeah, but like Tommy has like so much health, I'm sure Thomas can like make it out.
How much health do you have,
I
though?
can 1v5. Yeah, you think so?
Do the whirlwind move.
I'm sure. Oh, hello. You weigh how much? All you have to do is like sit on them. Boom, problem solved. One's
Yeah.
dead.
Okay, but
The
here's
next
the
guy's-
thing. Here's the thing. Again, I'm not speaking as the DM here. I'm speaking as a friend. He's going against a gargoyle. There are two guards in the room. There's the alchemist in the room. Outside of the room, you have a wall. You got guards on patrol, and however many in the barracks, literally to the room on his right. There's more than just two that would be joining in on the fight.
That is true.
If Tommy gets fucked here, he's dead. I'm saying that. I'm saying that as a friend. Again, not as a DM.
Out already. I might really get fucked.
I also want my award for afterwards, so like, would I still have a chance?
What? I mean, you'd have to kill the king if you want the reward.
You're gonna get more than you bargained for with that.
Your reward is getting to live.
That's like a shitty ass for award.
It is.
But like, if Thomas dies, I get a reward. A pretty darn good reward, yes. Fine, I'll call him out on it just to save Tommy. Just so
do
you
a
know
history
what's
check.
going on. Okay. Um, 15 minus 1's a 14.
I mean, you're like you said. You also know about it. You yell at the king, saying, "Hey, that's not fair. This is not legal trial by combat rules. This is extremely unethical." And you basically you berate him and you explain everything to him, and he goes, "That's true. That's true." and you did properly, technically defeat the surprise attack that I had called upon you. I will call off the gargoyle. I will let you leave as long as you do not, as you promise not to tell anyone about the lack of
Decorum.
yeah, basically bestowed upon you today.
Could I use intimidation to say like yes, but only for a reward?
You could try intimidation, but if it backfires, things aren't gonna go good.
That is true, but like it's only Thomas's life.
No, this is your life on the line too if you're
Oh.
intimidating a king.
No.
The only thing I'm here for is something that you don't know about.
Colton wants to fuck.
Shit up.
Colton wants money for my contract.
Like my intimidation is +4.
The whole reason I went in there is to get insight. Did I get insight? No. I got stabbed in the back.
And like, how high would I need?
I can't tell you that.
Oh. Thomas, it's up to you.
My life?
Oh.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
if-
taking my life,
No,
not in the bad way. I'm leaving with it.
Fine, I won't.
Were
You guys
expecting me to
literally
say
have a
yes,
whole
please,
continent,
Tony?
and you can come back here. You know that. Like, what? Technically, next week is probably still going to be based in this city. Just so
Well,
you guys
that
know.
is true, but like, by the time we come back, you know, he might, you know, have more, you know, he might have reinforcements, you know?
We'd be stronger.
Too.
Yeah, we would be stronger.
Exactly. Exactly. He's a king. He might be, you know, a foolish king or, you know, a incompetent king, but like a king nonetheless, you know?
Expected of a king is he though? That's the question. Do
Well,
they ever see him as an imbecile?
well, I mean, considering like he only cares about the upper class, he's kind of like a useless king, incompetent king.
You mean like the leader of practically any government on the world right now?
Yes,
Ah, I got you. Of course.
1000% yes.
So you guys just going to leave with your life then?
Yes.
She's offering you the chance?
Yes.
Yeah.
I went get him on the way out.
Edgy, you also leaving with your life?
Yeah, I'm leaving with my life.
Alright. The four of you walk out.
Don't forget the wing.
Can I cock punch one of the guards? Or is that gonna
Let's
cause
not another
ruckus?
fight again.
Yeah, you really wanna try and cock punch one of the guards with 1,600 pounds weighing, where you're gonna basically kill the man and then have the entire our king's army set on you.
I can pull my punches. All right.
Please do so that you die and I won't get affected by it.
You can go for it. I'm ready for another fight.
I'm good.
All right.
Judging by your reaction, I don't think it's very wise.
No, it's great. I love seeing my players die.
I'd like to see some growth and progression on Rogar in two places.
All right. You guys walk out the courtyard, and the moat gate slams behind you. Colton, he missed the wink. He turned around, and you winked at him, but his back was already turned to you, and he was talking amongst the alchemist and everyone else. You guys realize that it was a mistake to work for this greedy, obnoxious, racist asshole. And you start to plan, thinking there's got to be some way that you can take him down.
I just want to say, day one when we fell on that pit, I said that we, you know, just like forget about the quest. We're just opening it and just take whatever is inside.
Well,
I don't know that.
what would
Day one.
showed up?
Not in this scenario where we're in now.
Yeah, but if we didn't have the chest, they would have let us in for an hour, and we would have to.
Did you guys say we should work with the necromancers? I do too.
You know what? I agree. I agree. I agree.
You're a cleric.
That don't mean shit.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
really don't mean shit though.
God, the one god.
Okay,
Exactly.
well,
Paladin's gonna have an issue with it.
Yeah, it's only the paladin. It's
What's
only
it
the
gonna
paladin.
do?
All right.
That's why I said something, Eric. I was trying to give myself some extra points there, and that.
Oh, you did. You definitely got extra points for it. It is noted. It is noted that you are doing well. All right.
Wait.
You guys walk back out into the richer part of the city, and you notice that the mountain behind you, the moat's still closed behind it. You notice that it's a lot darker out, but it's still foggy. You remember what the guard said at the front gate, that there are still people missing in the lesser part of the city, and that they don't know where they went. You get kind of curious about where they could have gone. You guys never checked out the dungeon of the castle and could have found them there. But there are still a lot more things that you can do to try and help the people who are lost. The guards at the entrance of the castle guide you to the gate leading out of the city. They don't want you here anymore. They throw you back into the poorer part of the city, basically telling you that you belong there with the rest of the trash.
What if people there want to overthrow the government? Can I do a history check on this?
Do a history check on the no one that's standing there because the city is empty.
Let's go. History check on the wall.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah! 15 plus 1.
Right, you look at the wall and you see etchings along the side of it, and it's basically all on that south wall. Basically, they're all saying, "Fuck you, fuck the king." Anyone who's on this side of the wall or on the other side of the wall doesn't deserve to live. You can tell that the tensions are high between the two sides of the city, and that they are very upset with how the king has treated them. You start wondering maybe the king has done something to the commoners of the other side of the city. You didn't like the way they were treating them, and he may have had them removed from the issue.
Go to the bathroom.
He's going to the bathroom.
We sit here.
Oh, my back I feel fucking 5 years younger.
I could go.
Speaking as Colton here, how important would it be to reveal my background now?
Well,
After they got betrayed.
from the standings right now, the way
Not at
it's
all.
looking at it is the tensions between you and the rest of the group are really high because obviously you spent the night with the king and they don't know how that went.
Stab in the back.
They think that you could be working with him possibly still, and that this is all just a facade. So from your character's point of view, the more trickery that you keep up, the safer you are right now, because I don't think you want to fight alone against a dragonborn paladin, a half-orc fighter, and a tiefling sorcerer.
God's on my side.
I think
I mean, to be fair, like the way my character is, that I'm like, whether chaotic neutral or chaotic good.
I think you're chaotic good.
Yeah. So like, depending on how things go, I would probably be up, with Team of the Cold. But...
Well, and it depends on how long you've known Edgy too, Colton. Because if you guys have just got together and you were like, oh, well, I'm going for the city. He's like, I am too. Then obviously he won't know. But if he was set on this assignment with you for the assassination, then it would be a very different story. And like, if you guys were before just meeting up on the road, then you guys are probably decent friends and he knows that you wouldn't betray them, but still kind of suspicious with how it's a very racist king and you are a human. It just looks suspicious, right? That's all it is.
I almost fucked the king. That's all we need to know.
You almost.
That's all I need to know. Trying to get more background detail on the fucking alchemist. Nope, ends early.
That poor.
Well, you probably
Gargoyle.
could have done a stealth around to try and get into there.
Now
Well,
here's
let's guess.
a question: could we take a rest? Right, I have to leave it. Like a
You get
short.
trust
You
from
can
us
take
by
a
the
short
guard.
rest. You can't take a long one.
Well,
it has to be
no.
24 hours.
Well, yeah, I just ran in a short rest.
Actually, yeah. I mean, if you talk to the group, You gotta talk with them about it. Currently you guys are in the number 2 right now.
Yep.
You're beside the watchtowers at the south part. There's a gate is locked behind you, so you can't get back into that part of the city. You've got the watchtowers on the southern part are much more relaxed than on the north part because they are southerners, or northers. The southerners are basically the racist humans. Fuck all the other races. The northerners, they are a bunch of different races. They live in poverty, and they do what they can to get by. They can't afford to be racist. Like there's some humans there. There's some halflings. There's dwarves. There's not dragonborns or tieflings because they are a very rare breed. But there's a couple elves and stuff like that. That's basically it's a very diverse group in that part of the city. And there are a few things you guys can do here still. Like, one, find the people.
I'm here.
But like they're poor though, meaning that they probably won't. Meaning that like the real reward is terrible. A small army is better than no army.
That is true, but like, I mean, like, oh, to be fair, I guess they would make great human shields and sacrifice.
Are we still playing or are we just talking?
We're still playing. We were just waiting for Tommy to get back. All right, so you guys are
Are
in
you
the
okay,
southern
G?
part of the city. He's fucking tired.
What time did you wake up today?
I woke up at 9.
Ah,
Oh my god.
I woke up at 2.
I woke up
up
at
at
6 a.m.
I went to
I
bed
woke up at
2.
like 11:30, but then I stayed awake in my bed for 3 to 4 hours.
I wake up at 6 a.m. almost every single day.
If you want, Edgy, we can call it quits for the session.
Well, I'm gonna end up gaming anyways, so like I don't care. Like, it's just because
Man has his priorities.
I'm just not looking at anything. Like,
That's what's nice when I'm making up the story too. Like with me, I see it all in my head as I'm going on with it. So like I see you right now, all 4 of your characters basically standing in front of a giant wooden door, with stone walls on either side, looking out across like a misty kind of road ahead of you, just a dirt road.
I question as my character what the bag by that the tea or the dragon is carrying.
Oh, it's so small you probably wouldn't have noticed it.
The rats.
I
The
kind
bag
of want a
rats?
Slurpee.
Which one? What?
And like I said, if you want, Edgy, you can call it quits. You just gotta get the group to agree with you too.
Well, I'm gonna end up with gaming, but like, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, we're all gonna end up gaming after this anyway.
Is that like a relationship status or something?
Fuck off.
I'm gonna end up with gaming. Just to
Yeah, I mean, like, if, I mean, despite some of the deal, if we do like that in this session, I would drink a little bit of the sweet sour salt. Like,
I mean, it would be a good idea to end it off right now, because like we're leaving the city, right?
Oh, you're leaving the richer part of the city. You're in the poor part.
Yeah, like we're going somewhere. We're on our way to another place. Instead of like stopping at an encounter.
Yeah. It's up
Anyone
to you
else?
guys. I'm good for whenever.
What the fuck did I just watch, Caden?
Anyone else agree?
What did you watch?
nothing.
Just fucking ate some sweet and sour. Just by
No,
itself.
did you?
Here, right. Is everyone watching?
You must
Mm-hmm.
have something else in there, I swear to God. Oh, that's sweet and sour. That's fucking gross.
Oh,
I feel like we didn't have to push you very hard for you to do that.
I'll do it with ketchup.
No, please don't.
Why did you catch him?
Why are you doing this to yourself?
I'll do sea salt.
All right,
Okay, when
so
I come
session's
into a
done.
fucking
I
water
assume.
skin, I'm gonna give it to you,
Yeah.
and you can drink.
I would say yes.
All right.
The rat bag shakes.
The rat
That's
bag
all
shakes
it
with
is.
ambition.
There's a subtle shaking with the rat bag.